official Macho Man Randy Savage tribute show tonight. And I would like to introduce a man who was in the WWE for 8 years. A man who was the first to do the moonsault and the swanton bomb in North America. Macho Man Randy Savage's younger brother, here he is, the genius, Lanny Poffo!
His name was Randy Poffo. He became the Macho Man. Randy Savage made it cool just to be a fan. He set a good example before he said goodbye, and I will try to honor him until the day I die. Thank you. Have a seat. And now, would all of the wrestlers come out for a $10 salute? Macho Man! Macho Man! Macho Man! GNW Superstars avec une sponsor étoile de GNW. Merci, Genius Lanny Poffo, Hannibal.
We're all across Canada here in Great North Wrestling. How does it feel to be here?
It feels fantastic, Jeremy. Great North Wrestling. And look at that.
We got to start here. We got the start to the match right now as Buck Gunderson, that's the name of the individual in red and black, look to try and jumpstart things against the working man, Bruiser.
Hello, Great North Wrestling fans. Tonight, Bruiser's going to lay some serious pipe, because I am the working man, and you're going to see why. We'll see you in the ring.
He's got the forearms, he's got the hands, and you can tell he works a lot.
He's a hard-working man, and he looks to get the job done in the ring, just as well as out of the ring. I mean, you know, he's a little bit loony too. You know, he's very hard-working.
Which one are you talking about? They're both loony.
They're both very loony, but I'd say the two of them got a screw loose. More so Bruiser, who just took an enziguri to the back of the head, much to the chagrin of these fans here in attendance tonight.
Chagrin, that's a French word.
It's not quite French, but for the listeners at home, we can say it is. And now Buck Gunderson cornering his opponent. You think this is an effective strategy by young Buck?
No, I think he's about to pay the price right now for evoking the iron of the Bruiser.
And there's a very good Sambo throw, known as a belly-to-belly suplex in some circles, and a very close near fall there for the Bruiser.
You know he could have pinned him if he wanted to. For some reason he wants to punish his opponent.
Well, it was a little lackadaisical of a pin. Maybe you're right. Maybe he wants to impress the GNW officials, show them maybe he's deserving of a title match, as we will be crowning our very first GNW champion in the near future here in Great North Wrestling. And that is really questionable. Does he need to use the pole to win here? Oh, maybe it was just a distraction.
The pile driver should be banned. I don't really like that. I'd be much taller.
Well, he got the 3-count with that pile driver. I think he might have broke his opponent's neck. But that's what we're about here in Great North Wrestling. We're all about broken necks. Not about broken necks, I wouldn't say that, but I mean we're all about rough wrestling. We're about wrestling at its roughest, at its toughest. When you step in a Great North Wrestling ring, it's not like anywhere else. We're going to be in for the fight of your life each and every night we put on a show.
Well, the good news is it wasn't my neck, you know.
Well, a very impressive victory there for the Bruiser. This gentleman in the maroon leotard, I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and rethink his strategy the next time he steps in this ring.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the official Great North Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Max Mooney, in the GNW Event Center. The Honky Tonk Man will be rattling and rolling his way to Renfrew, Ontario, Canada, Saturday, October the 8th. Also in action, the Apocalyptic Nightmare Hannibal. But if you don't want to wait till then, you could check out Hannibal next week. He'll be facing Nathan Banner. Let's go check out some of Hannibal's training.
Nathan Banner, I'm back at my high school, Crean Wilson, the Sports Hall of Fame. Right here, there I am, state champion, provincial champion, city champion. I held all the titles. All these titles mean a lot. But guess what? When I beat you on the Macho Man tribute show in Hawkesbury, it's gonna mean a lot to me too. Get ready, I'm gonna knock you out. You know, whenever I have a lot going on in my life, and I want to clear my head and have my best workout possible, I come back here. This is where my athletic career started. And this is where I go to have my best workouts. Nathan Banner, be ready. Nathan Banner. I did that on purpose, Nathan Banner. You see, I like solid hard ground, just like the floor at the Robert Hartley Arena in Hawkesbury is going to be on September 3rd, Nathan. Boom! I don't mind pain. In fact, I get off on it. The question is, Nathan, do you like pain?
action coming up for you here tonight. In our next match, we are going to see Commander Rick Sniper from the Canadian Armed Forces taking on the ever-powerful, ever-muscular Dave Titan. That's going to be our next contest here, and it is going to be a hard-hitting heavyweight affair.
I can't wait.
Neither can I. We are so lucky to be here live in the wonderful city of Hawkesbury. Wonderful in terms of a city, not so wonderful in terms of all these, weird-looking people we have here in attendance.
I don't see anybody but you with dreadlocks.
Well, they can't all be as good-looking as me as we prepare for our next contest. As we see Dave Titan on his way to the ring. Make no mistake about it, Dave Titan, he may be big and muscular, but he can really move in that ring. He's very, very agile, and he can come off the top rope with an elbow drop that, much like your brother, the late great Randy Savage, he has quite an impressive top rope elbow drop. And with all that musculature coming down on an opponent, it is a devastating finishing maneuver.
I've never actually seen him in action, have you?
I've seen him in action. I have faced him in action. I've defeated him on several occasions. Sometimes he has been able to get the better of me, but nevertheless, a tough competitor in that ring and out of it too. But he's in for a tough challenge here tonight. His opponent is all business. Straightforward, smash mouth, all business. And a bit of a lukewarm reaction for the sniper, Rick Sniper. Commander Rick Sniper, I should say. That is his official title, an actual member of our Canadian Armed Forces. And it seems the fans prefer Dave Titan in this encounter.
Really? I thought it was a mixed reaction.
It's a mixed reaction for both of them. I think there are some fans of the Canadian Armed Forces that are behind Rick Sniper. That's a very pleasant surprise. I think a great Canadian like yourself, you were born here. I think you can appreciate that at the beginning of a match.
Yeah, he stood at perfect attention.
It seems to have grabbed these people's attention as we prepare for a great contest between the two. Both like to wrestle a style within obeying the rules of professional wrestling. Neither one could be defined as a rule breaker. They like to keep it clean when they're in there. And I think it's going to be a little hard for the fans to choose who they want to get behind. Have you ever been in one of these situations where you stand across the ring from another fan favorite?
When I stand across the ring and the crowd is making so much noise I can barely hear you. What was that again?
Have you ever been in a situation where you stand across the ring from another fan favorite where the crowd is kind of split? How do you react to those situations?
It doesn't matter. I block them out and I try to compete the best I can.
Well, sometimes wrestlers choose to please the crowd or do things that are more crowd-pleasing rather than sticking to the fundamentals that win the matches. You don't feel that in a contest where both are vying for fans' approval, that might get in the way?
I think it does get in the way. I think the main thing is to concentrate on your performance.
See, I've never been one for pandering to the fans. I've always been about, there's a quick 2 count. I've always been one who's about getting the job done between the ropes, because when you get it done in the ring, you get bigger paychecks, and eventually the people will get behind you because people like winners. Yeah, sometimes I got to take shortcuts, but at the end of the day, in the results book, all you have are wins and losses. And I think for one of these two to be successful and win this match tonight, they're going to have to vary their game up a little and go to the dark side.
Nobody home.
And there's a big clothesline, and that clothesline's got a little bit of extra torque behind it when you see those 20, maybe 21-inch biceps of Dave Titan coming off at full force like a freight train out of Georgia.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're both very splendid athletes. Wow, there was a lot of force on that body slam.
Well, now looking at the two competitors, you've seen their demeanors, you've seen a little bit of what each one has to offer. Who would you give the advantage to?
The man on top right now, that's who.
That's always a safe bet. Go with the guy who's on top.
That's right. That's why I'm the genius, full of glory and renown.
That you are.
And I'm very willing to change favorites as soon as things change. I'm not loyal.
So what would you attribute the advantage to that the man on top right now, Dave Titan, his advantage, what would you attribute it to?
Well, the man on the bottom, everything that he has is raw boned and given by God. And the other one has been in the gym constantly, and it seems to have put more effort into it.
You make a very good point there. But I would say that his military training can't be discounted so easily. I mean, you can do all the push-ups and sit-ups and calisthenics under the sun, but at the end of the day, you know, you need those combat skills to be able to win in the world of professional wrestling.
Yeah, but it looks pretty evenly matched right now. And I don't know who got the worst in there, but I think that both of their necks are ringing.
Well, the neck is a very vulnerable point, one that many try to exploit in a wrestling match. You want to win, you got to keep your opponent down for the count of 3, keep the shoulders down, the shoulder bone's connected to the neck bone's connected to the head bone.
I hear the Lord.
Exactly. You punch him in the head, you put him on his head and neck, he's probably going to stay down. And there's a great spinning back elbow by Commander Rick Sniper, followed up by a big running clothesline.
The Commander's in command right now. I tell you, I'm only to admit I was wrong before.
And there is an impressive stalling vertical super. And he's held up there 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down.
All the blood rushes to your head.
And it seems like finally the Commander has been able to get these fans behind him. They want to see him win. I mean, right now tonight in Hawkesbury, we're a little bit closer to Ottawa than we are to Kingston. The Commander hails from Kingston, Dave Titan's from Ottawa. So it's possible that a lot of Dave Titan's fans have come here from Ottawa. But the Commander has managed to win them over. You got to give him credit. You got to give credit where credit's due.
I noticed that everybody's girlfriend is distracted right now.
That's because he got the two sexiest men right here on commentary.
Oh yeah, I'm the sexiest grandfather, and you're the sexiest.
We are youth and beauty. I'm the youth, you're the beauty. And a big DDT, that could be all right now. Now, I have to blame the referee on this one. He took a long time getting in position to count that pin, and that little fraction of a second that it took him, that spelled the difference between victory and defeat.
And here comes a high-risk maneuver.
He's going for that big elbow drop. He's having a little bit of balance difficulties up there. Oh, a diving headbutt.
Nobody home. No water in the pool.
And I mean, that's a high-risk maneuver. A high-risk maneuver in that if he hits it, it's certain that the match is over. If he misses it, his chances of winning may be over. And now there's a goozle by Commander Rick Sniper and a big choke slam, putting him down 3.
Well, I was wrong again. The Commander
I say it's okay to be wrong, but I think it was his skills. It was his military training to let him know how to play possum. He played possum when he was down as his opponent went to the top rope, and he caught him sleeping. And I don't know about you, but that was one heck of an entertaining contest. And that's what we're all about here in Great North Wrestling. We're about fine athletes, hard hitting, the best wrestling action you'll see here in Canada. If you're not tough enough, we don't allow you into this company. And that's why you'll find the toughest wrestlers anywhere in the world right here at Great North Wrestling.
If you're not tough enough, they make you an announcer.
There we go, they make you an announcer.
There you go, man. He didn't see me.
Well, I say that not only did he score a victory in this match, but he scored a victory with these fans. Because he came in here virtually as an unknown and managed to take out someone who's from maybe about 20 minutes down the road and get a big victory. They will remember him next time we are back here. And we have a lot of great contests on the way. This night just keeps rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling. Genius, what do you think so far?
Well, I was wrong once. You know, from now on, every time I predict something, take the opposite, and you'll be right. Wow.
As we are going to see the Hawkesbury's own spoiler, the spoiler, from right here in Hawkesbury. He's going to be taking on Jack the Mounty, who is accompanied, as always, by Dark Cash. What is this now?
There's a couple of ugly dudes coming down the aisle.
Now we've seen Jack the Mounty here in action several times in Great North Wrestling. I have never once seen even one fan cheer on Jack the Mounty or Dark Cash. These are two of the most detestable men in all of Great North Wrestling. And now we're going to hear from one. We're going to hear from this slime ball, Dark Cash. Oh, this should be great. Let's hear what the Mountie has to say. Well, that was rather insightful.
I never thought I'd be glad I didn't speak French.
That was right up there with one of your poems. But as many mean words as he wants to throw the fans' way, it's not going to save him from his opponent. 235 pounds of pure muscle from Hawkesbury, the spoiler. Now this spoiler, he has a tremendous background. He's been wrestling for well over 12 years, a former competitive professional bodybuilder, a former Mr. Quebec actually. He won the title of Mr. Quebec in bodybuilding. Very accomplished, and he's from right here in Hawkesbury. He resides here now. And that's what he's saying. He's saying that tonight, it's not just one-on-one. He's saying, Jack the Mountie, you're going to have to take on me and all my fans here in Hawkesbury. And I guess Jack the Mountie didn't take too kindly to that, and now that is a woman. That is not right. I cannot condone those actions. Neither can you.
No, that was definitely uncalled for, but now payback.
She's not a wrestler. She has no formal wrestling training.
Spoiler, we have business to finish, and this is the place to finish that in your place in Hawkesbury. Be ready, my friend, because I'm ready, in shape.
L'histoire a commencé au Québec entre le Spoiler et Jack the Mountie. On est content qu'à Hawkesbury, c'est une place qui parle français, que vous avez trouvé le Spoiler parce qu'on va humilier votre héros local. Le Spoiler, il n'y a pas à avoir des gros bras pour avoir été Monsieur Canada. Jack the Mountie, champion de la Colombie, SAW. On va le battre. Le Spoiler, c'est fini. Vous n'entendrez plus parler ni au Québec ni en Ontario. Vous ne savez jamais c'est qui dans le reste du Canada.
Don't turn your back again. He already turned a boot. Turning your back is never a good deal.
Maybe he's trying to lure him in. Maybe he's trying to sucker him in. Like, you know, like I said, the old fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
And the third time's a disgrace.
That's right. I don't think it'll get to that stage. As now, Spoiler staring down Jack the Mountie. Spoiler and Jack looking like they weigh in at about the same amount, although it's distributed a little bit differently. Spoiler, a lot more muscle, a lot more time in the gym. Jack the Mountie probably spend a lot more time at the local donut shop.
Yeah.
And he kind of resembles a bit of a donut himself, kind of maybe a cherry cream donut. Now it looks like they're going to lock up. Great display of power by the two of them. How would you go about battling someone like Jack the Mountie, who you know is willing to take every shortcut in the book?
I just run around him so much and wait for his endurance to be a factor, and then I'd go for some aerial assaults and beat him.
Whoa! Obviously his endurance wasn't very much there as he just got thrown flat on his keister. I think we need to check the ring. I think he might have a hole in the ring. He hit very hard there, and that's a heavy man.
Well, the crowd's having a good time, you gotta admit.
They are having a great time. I see a lot of happy faces out there. I see a lot of Jeremy Prophet t-shirts in the audience. This has been a great night.
I didn't think anything could follow the last match, but I guess they proved that this is the main event of the evening.
This is the main event of tonight's show. Hard-hitting heavyweight contest between Jack the Mountie in the red and the Spoiler in the blue with green trim. Now a test of strength, which this surprises me. Jack the Mountie seems to be getting the best of Spoiler right now. Sometimes I guess it's not about how strong you are, it's how you use the leverage, and Mountie seems to be leveraging things. Oh, maybe not. And there was that was catastrophic. That was the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Mountie takes a hard Irish whip to the corner. Big splash by the Spoiler. Going to follow that up with a traditional headlock.
Or a side chancery as it was known in my century.
There's a good right hand to the face. The referee was distracted by Dark Cash, who seems to be doing his man more harm than good right now. A side chancery, you refer to it as?
In my day, you know, back before electricity.
You like to favor the side chancery. You mastered that move.
I didn't master it, but I use it.
Well, sometimes the fundamentals are the most effective. It's not always about taking high risks. High risks will win you a match rather quickly, but basic fundamentals, they'll get you the guaranteed victory. And now this is just uncalled for. This is bad officiating 101 right here. He's spending more time looking at what's going on outside. I mean, look, I know she's attractive. I know she's a babe, she's a doll, but the referee is not paid to deal with outside interference. He's got to get his eye on the ball, his eye on the match, because Dark Cash is applying a chokehold to the Spoiler right now. This is uncalled for.
That is one sleazy looking dude outside too.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a lot of dastardly things in my day.
Horrible things, immoral things.
And I'm sure I'll do a lot more. You know, luckily I've never done any to you, but nevertheless, I've done a lot. You know, I've never had to rely on a manager. I've never had to rely on someone on the outside to do my dirty work. I get my own hands dirty.
That's where we differ. I relied on a manager.
Maybe I can look into it. Maybe it would save me a lot of trouble. But then again, it would cost me a lot. And that is what's known as an electric chair drop. Because when you're sitting in it, it's like a trip to the electric chair.
It makes me glad I'm sitting with the headsets.
And that was quite the electric chair drop. Jack the Mounty looking to get his wits together, but he is in a bad way right now. And now, oh, it looks like turnabout is fair play. Here's the manager. There's a double clothesline. Now it's a 2-on-1. The spoiler it up. There's a double back elbow. Down goes Jack the Mounty. But I gotta call it down the middle. It's not right. Just because the other manager got involved, I don't think it's right that she go and do the same. I think she needs to set an example for all these people out of these kids. You know, they need to understand that two wrongs don't make a right. That certainly doesn't make a right. Jack the Mounty now, right here in front of our broadcast position. We're getting a good look at him. He's having some difficulty getting up. I mean, really, he just got the dog beat out of him. Look at that, his hair's all messed up, you know, his belt's not, his shirt's not tucked in anymore.
Yeah, the other fellow's more clean cut.
He looks really worse for wear. He's, you know, looks like, really worse for wear. Looks like Hogan after his most recent divorce.
Whoa.
That's right, I said it.
That was Jeremy that said it. I disagreed with it.
Sad thing is, I actually meant to say Ric Flair, but Hogan kind of came out first. Nevertheless, they've both been taken to the cleaners. And now Jack the Mounty going to the top rope. This is not a good idea. He has had balance issues. He has dealt with acrophobia. He might fall on his own manager.
He doesn't look like Jimmy Snuka out there.
There we go. That could be it. And it is.
And justice has triumphed over what happened?
Well, it's what we talked about. High-risk maneuvers. I'm a master at them. I am a master of high-risk maneuvers because I know when to do them. I know when I come off that top rope, there's a 100% chance that my move will connect. This buffoon, Jack the Mounty, this big ball of blubber, had no idea what he was doing. He should never stand on the top rope. For one, there's a very good chance the ring could collapse if he's standing on the top rope. For two, there's a good chance he could fall down and break his neck, and then we'll have a lawsuit against whoever broke this thing. Thirdly, as we've seen, it could cost him the match, and that's what happened. Well, folks, this concludes this week's main event here on Great North Wrestling. We thank you so very much for being with us here in Hawkesbury. A great show. One of many more here still to come. Once again, I'd like to reiterate, I'd like to remind you, your winner, accompanied by his lovely manager. It's too bad she's taken. I know you had your eye on her, Lanny. It's too bad she's taken. But your winner, once again, the spoiler.
I didn't have my eye on her for the reasons you think. I was just looking like a bit of a freak show. I said, like a bit of a he-she.
She's right. She's just about perfect for you. She's about maybe 40 years too old for Jerry Lawler, but she'd be perfect for you.
Yeah, she was my type, breathing.
Yeah, maybe, who knows? Maybe one day she could be happily divorced, just like you.
That's right, a born-again bachelor, that's me.
You're the only man I know that I can honestly say has said he's happily divorced. Me personally, I don't really believe in marriage. I'm married to this fine sport of professional wrestling. And now Jack the Mounty carrying on with more shenanigans here.
I hope he hits the referee and is suspended for...
I hope he hits him below the belt. Now he's applying some kind of a bear hug. Oh, fine first into the ring post. I think he's going to be levied with a fine for that. Some type of fine. I think he just might have lost his pace for tonight with those actions. You cannot strike an official. This man has a family, for crying out loud. Wow. You cannot run an official spine first and head first into a post. You just cannot do that.
You know, many years ago, Roberto Alomar spit on the umpire, and he was denied the Hall of Fame for 1 year.
That is true. He recently got inducted this year, however.
Yeah, that's right.
Dave Titan, that was a hard-fought match. I want to shake your hand. You are one tough opponent. Make no mistake about it. You're a warrior. Do you know what, Dave? You can do better. You can win every match that you're in. All you need is some more discipline, some more drive, determination. Join me at Commander Rick Sniper Boot Camp. 5 weeks of intense training. And you pass that, I assure you, you can beat anyone in GNW. What do you say?
I'll do it. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Alright, so we have Sexy Eddie here.
Sexy Eddie.
Sexy Eddie, that's his name. Sexy Eddie. And I know Sexy Eddie very well. I've teamed with him, fought with him, fought against him. Eddie and I, we've been up and down the roads together. We don't always see eye to eye, but I respect the man. He's very accomplished. He's recently been overseas in Japan, wrestling over there at the DDT promotion, and tonight he's got one of the biggest challenges of his career facing him, as he will be taking on none other than a man you know very well, your brother from another mother, Black Machismo Jay Lethal.
And I want to tell you about that. My brother approved of Jay Lethal 100%, and even sent him word, thank you for keeping his memory alive, and he loved the invitation.
And I think it's a great imitation. Now we're going to hear from Sexy Eddie. not really endearing himself to anyone here tonight. What do you think of Black Machismo Jay Lethal?
Well, he reminds me of somebody, and
you can't quite put your finger on it.
Yeah.
He reminds me of somebody too.
And he does it so well, doesn't he?
He absolutely does. I had the pleasure of taking him on a couple of days ago, and absolutely phenomenal. A former X Division champion, multiple-time X Division champion in TNA Wrestling.
Is that right?
Multiple-time X Division champion.
I did not know that.
Yep, he's held the title on several occasions. And he's looking to electrify here tonight with the Mega Powers on the back of his tights. Do you remember the Mega Powers?
That was Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man. Yeah.
Eddie upset that he's wearing the jacket. Eddie's demanding he take off the jacket. And it looks like we are going to hear from Black Machismo.
It's like
oh yeah, indeed, and it looks like we're going to be getting it on here. Black Machismo taking on Sexy Eddie. What a special treat this match is for our fans. Truly an outstanding contest here between these two. I'm told this is not the first meeting of Black Machismo Jay Lethal and Sexy Eddie. However, it's the first one-on-one meeting of the two.
Sexy Eddie needs to stop stalling and get in there and do some...
Well, it's a sign of insecurity, perhaps. And, you know, when it comes to insecurity, Eddie is really first and foremost in that category. I mean, the guy calls himself Sexy Eddie. You know, I'm the silver-tongued sex symbol, but I'm Jeremy Proper. He is Sexy Eddie. He's the ladies' man, Sexy Eddie. As if it's not enough calling yourself the ladies' man.
I would like to say that I'd like to take a guess that he's probably been turned down more times than a bedsheet.
Very well said. And he still seems to want nothing to do with Lethal. This is really going against our code of ethics here in Great North Wrestling. We're about fighting. We're about combat. We're about the spirit of competition. And now this is just depriving the people of what they want to see. I don't like seeing that.
Well, he probably won't last long anyway, because that's Jay Lethal.
What happened? Did you talk to one of his exes?
No, I think Jay Lethal, once you get past the imitations, he can really go.
Oh, I know firsthand that he can really go. And right now, I think that's just a little bit of mind games just to get inside the head of Addi. A lot of what Addi does, though, is deception. A lot of it is mind games on his part, too. You know, coming out here, ripping off the pants, wearing the little underwears. You know, a lot of that is mind games. A lot of times I've seen Addi win matches just based on opponents being freaked out by his actions. Tonight now looks like they're finally going to get down to wrestling as we see a good collar and elbow tie up there by the two competitors in this match. Sexy Addi in the red, Black Machismo Jay Lethal in the yellow with red trim as Addi manages to back up Black Machismo. And there Addi trying to sneak in a shot, gets met with a jab of his own. Addi, I can't help you. I can't help you, Addi. I'm signed to a contract to do commentary tonight.
How's the sport going to help?
I don't know. It'll keep him moisturized. It'll keep him cool. Hydrated as well. Exfoliated. Addi now looking a little worse for wear after that punch. You know, I once seen a show where Addi got his tooth knocked out. He still managed to win, but said it was utterly a loss because he wasn't able to go get any girls at the after party with a tooth missing. Addi very protective of his face, very protective of his looks, and very, very deceiving in that he may come across as a pretty boy. You'll never hear me calling him that, but Addi can get it done in the ring too. He's been in a lot of violent matches, a lot of matches involving thumbtacks, chairs, tables, neon lights, and there's another punch right to the jaw, followed by another one, a third. Addi's looking a little loopy, and he just took a taste of elbow. And a big body slam.
Boy, what a lot of coordination.
I think this might be a double axe handle. Big double axe handle. I saw the sweat fly off the brow of Addi, and here's the pin. It could be over. I shouldn't be so quick to say that because Addi is really a resilient competitor. He has an unbelievable threshold for pain. It's one thing I can't take away from him. He can take some of the biggest beatings and still keep going. It's very deceptive. Addi, very deceptive. You look at him, he might not look like much. He has a lot of talent, and he has a lot of grit and toughness. But I think tonight he's maybe a little bit overmatched. Maybe it's the mystique of facing someone like Black Machismo here tonight with the brother of the Macho Man here on commentary with the silver tongue sex symbol. And I think that must be the 10th, that must be the 11th, that must be the 12th. He's going right around the clock with those punches. That's about 12 that Addi's taken right to the jaw. And I don't think that'll be the last. There's another one. And I heard that one all the way here, didn't you?
Yes, I think he's hitting him so hard that my face is sore.
Oh. Addi takes another one. I guess Addi won't be making it to the after party tonight. Isn't it great? I don't even have to wrestle. I get to go to the after party, have as much fun as I want. And Addi,
it's past my bedtime. I'm going home.
I get to go to the after party and have fun, and Addi's going to be in a trauma unit getting his face put back together. And now Black Machismo calling for the big elbow drop. And in this day and age, nobody does it better. Headed up to the top. Much more comfortable up there than Jack the Mounty. And who's there? This goof over here. This goofball decides to interject himself into the match. I got to question how the Athletic Commission can allow someone like this doofus to have a manager's license. This is just wrong. And now Addi taking control of the match. Leave it to Addi to take a shortcut. And now choking him, this is just against the rules. This is uncalled for.
But he's using his leverage and he's using the rope.
And now he's using his manager too. This is why Addi has to team with me. Because he has difficulties getting it done on his own. He's got to rely on the hard work of someone else. Whether it's me as a tag team partner, whether it's this guy with his backwards Yankee cap. You know, the backwards Yankee cap, yeah, he thinks it looks great. It went out of style in 1995, but of course no one keeps up with that. And now Addi, once again taking shortcuts. dragging the face of Jay Lethal right across that top rope.
But you know what they did in Yankee Stadium? They made a tribute to my brother when he passed. A tribute. The Yankees did. He was friends with George Steinbrenner, always participated in their charity events.
That is really wonderful. I heard about that. I heard they even played his music, or they played the Macho Man song by YMCA, not YMCA, by the Village People.
That's right.
The tribute, yeah. And every time I would hear that song, as we see a big rope-assisted powerbomb there by Eddie, every time I would hear that song, I would think of Randy Savage. I as a youngster, being that I'm much younger than yourself, would hear that song, and I would think of Randy Savage when they were saying Macho, Macho Man.
Everybody in this building is younger than myself.
Well, it happens. There have been a lot of tributes to the Macho Man. Do you know that the television show very popular with the kids, Pokemon, actually did an episode where it was called Macho Man, because Machoke is one of the Pokemon that they have, and they called it Macho Man.
Right. And Family Guy had a couple of episodes with the Macho Man.
That as well, yeah. Just a huge icon in popular culture.
And the movie The Spider-Man had the Macho Man.
It did. It featured the Macho Man as well. I mean, the Macho Man's career, it spanned professional wrestling. It went into movies. It went into even rap music.
It broke out of the microcosm of just wrestling.
Absolutely.
And Slim Jim and everything.
Yeah, and this Slim Jim here on the outside just did a drive-by. In my neck of the woods, we call that a drive. Maybe in Jay's neck of the woods, he calls it a drive-by too. He just did a drive-by and took a cheap shot at him. As Sexy Eddie may be coasting his way here to victory. Clearly showing that his dance moves are superior to his wrestling technique.
I think he's got a bruised knuckle.
And now Eddie's turning his attention to a rather portly fan in the audience. This match might turn into a handicap match if we let that man in, and I don't mean because it'll be a 2-on-1.
Okay, I get it.
That's right, I said it. Now Jay Lethal looking to put some offense together, turn this thing around. Eddie's just been on top of him, but it's been like he's been fighting two guys.
Got this one in the bank, baby. Money.
Nevertheless, Jay Lethal, very accomplished, holds a decisive pinfall victory over Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist. Defeated him to win the X Division title in TNA, believe it or not. He also has a submission victory over Ric Flair, having used the figure 4 to defeat Ric Flair.
Now Ric Flair is older than me.
He's older than everyone here in attendance tonight.
And I have more hair than Flair.
There's two things you have more than Ric Flair, hair and money.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got more money in the negative. The big minus sign and a big red.
Well, Eddie is looking to put Jay Lethal into the negative right now with this form of a chin lock, side chancery as you like to call it. It might be a choke at this point. I don't see the referee checking on the actual hold, but more on what the effect of it is on Jay Lethal.
You know, I'm just amazed that you used it in a sentence a long time after I said chancery, and I must say you're a good student.
I'm a natural learner. I'm a quick learner. Everyone who's come across me in this wrestling business has said that I'm a very quick learner. There's the vicious elbows to the sternum. Sexy Eddie with a big line and a big flying forearm to the head of Eddie. And a clothesline. And another one. Eddie's getting his bell rung all over Hawkesbury. And now setting Eddie off. Eddie with a quick reversal. There's a handspring. Back elbow. Now that's not out of the Macho Man playbook.
That was excellent. I'm very impressed.
You know, Kevin Nash had said to Jay Lethal before he became Black Machismo, you have all the potential of Randy Savage, but you have one more thing than he does. As he said, super kick almost put this match away. Kevin Nash told him, you have one thing the Macho Man didn't have, and that's that you're black, and you can exploit that.
There you go.
In fact, we were having a conversation, myself and Black Machismo, because, you know, we're good like that. Well, we were talking about conspiracy theories and how there is some belief that perhaps the Macho Man was in fact black.
Definitely not.
That is on the record, definitely not.
But I'll tell you later on how that got started.
Ah, wonderful. Great story for our listeners out here. As Sexy Eddie looks to deliver a move, he calls that the side splitter. And that move did exactly that. But Eddie, you shouldn't be celebrating until the match is actually won here. Eddie, you're not at the after party yet. You gotta win before going to the after party. You should be concentrating on a pin here rather than trying to showboat. I mean, I read a lot of my fan emails, and like I said, I team with Eddie. One of the comments I received from a fan from Australia, believe it or not, about teaming with Eddie, they said that, you and Eddie are really something. That Eddie, and I quote, is the biggest show pony of them all. As we see him showboating right now, not a wise move. I know you used to like to showboat back in your genius days.
Yes, I did. It was very necessary back then.
Why was it necessary?
Because I was working for a company where showboating was rewarded.
Well, Eddie certainly wasn't rewarded for what he went for. And now that manager here, Yankee McGee, getting on the apron. I think he should hit him. I don't think he could even stand up after taking one good shot. There we go. And that was a long time coming. I think you should put the boots to him, in fact.
If you don't have an extension cord, otherwise you do it.
I don't think one punch was good enough. I think he really should have put the boots to him. And now Eddie taking another shortcut.
He put the referee in the
ropes. He's taking so many shortcuts you think he was circumcised. This is ridiculous. And that is unbelievable right there. Sexy Eddie scoring a highly controversial win. You'd have to have been blind to not see his feet on the ropes. This is bad officiating. I'll be honest, Eddie's my partner at times. I like to see him win, but I don't like to see him win like that. Eddie's capable of a lot, but he chooses to be lazy and take shortcuts. I tell you, it's downright despicable at times.
He got away with it.
All kinds of ridiculous.
Look at this, Jeremy.
It looks like we're going to be in for a meeting of the minds. Oh, there we go. And Eddie looks like he's going to be going. Oh! That was an inconvenient way to fall. I'm almost speechless. But why not? As we see him going up with a big elbow. Right to the back of the head of Eddie. That's what these people came here to see tonight.
I thought I was going to have to get the garden hose to break them up, but Machismo had it that way.
I tell you, I think the people definitely got their money's worth with that match.
Oh, they're going crazy.
As we see Black Machismo celebrating with the Hawkesbury faithful here. Celebrating with two lovely young ladies. Yeah. And we see him celebrating with us. Black Machismo, Joe Lethal.
Dude, don't forget the number, man. Yo, man, back off. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk here. Yo, Doc. Hey, it's the Lee Boys. How you doing? Well, we're in, what year are we in again? Dude, we're stuck in 2011, man. Did you hear that, man? We're totally freaking out. What do we do? What's he saying? Doc, this is not cool. Dude, what's he saying? Oh, don't be a total dweeb. Don't be a spaz, man. Fine. What's going on? All right, Doc, we are We will. We'll train. We'll be the best tag team in wrestling that the future's ever seen, and we'll bring the tag team gold back to 1985.
So what do you
Let's
say?
do this, man. We gotta work out and train hard.
All right, let's go to the gym, man. Whoa! Check out this gym, dude. This is gnarly.
Whoa! Check out the clock, man.
What?
It's named after a bird.
That's cool. Oh, look at all this equipment and stuff. My God, man.
Dude, we should totally train.
I'm totally freaking out right now, man. Maybe we should just go back to the DeLorean, man.
No, man, no. Listen, man. This gentleman's here to work out. Let's not be in his way. We gotta do our own thing. All right,
Dude.
we gotta train. But first thing we gotta do is we gotta change this nasty music, man.
Yo, Yo, man, do you guys have any, like, poison or something to change the music?
Excuse me?
Dude, poison.
Quiet Riot.
Skid Row. Motley Crue.
You're talking bands here?
Yeah, man. Come on, dude.
Okay, wait up a second.
What?
What is that?
What is that? Whoa, dude! What does it do? What is that?
It's music.
What, like a boombox?
You have poison.
Put it over your shoulder and see if it works. Is it working?
No. It's totally broken.
It's broken.
Sorry, buddy.
Dude, technology doesn't work in the future.
Oh. You know what? It's okay, man. Let's totally just bust a crazy workout,
All right.
man.
Whoa. Look at the size of this chair, man. This is tall. This chair. Jesus. Dude, I'm flipping out.
Get off,
Flipping
get
out.
off, man. Get off, man. Get off, man.
Get it away. Go, man. You gotta fix your chair. Yo, man, your chair's too hot.
I think this is over, guys. I think you guys.
What? We just got here, man. All right, you know what?
Can you use the machines properly?
Of course, man. We're totally
Of course, we know what
seasoned.
we're doing. We're seasoned veterans,
Fitness
dude. Come on,
people,
now.
man. Scouts honor.
Let's. You know what, dude? Let's go work out on cardio.
Totally.
Get this guy with his music.
Where we are going to see Platinum Preston Perry in action. Triple P. What you got to say, genius? Are you excited to be here?
I'm so excited. I didn't have the slightest idea what you were talking about, but I agree with every word you said.
Words of a genius. We are about to get started here. It is going to be off the hizzy, fo shizzy. Yeah! Let's get this thing started. As we are here on another week of Great North Wrestling, we're opening up with Platinum Preston Perry. Now that's a mouthful. I might just call this guy Triple P. He seems to like the color platinum. Everything from his jacket to his shorts to his hair. He's got an arrogant attitude. Very much in the vein of Jeremy Prophet. Kind of like a young genius. He's got that swagger to him, as the kids like to say these days. And his opponent here tonight, D-Man, is looking like he's going to be in for a beating. You know what? I got to give it to him. I was a little hard on him in week one. I was a little hard on this guy on the outside, this guy Callahan. But you know what? He carries himself with a good composure, with a good swagger in his own right. I think that this guy there might be something there. I think he's got a good investment in his clients. And seeing this change in attitude with Platinum Perry, I think he might be doing good for the guys. I think a manager like him, like I said, you know, I'm willing to to give things a second chance. You know, I'm going to give him a second chance.
That's very big of you.
Yeah. Well, actually, what people don't know is that we were talking in the back, and he made me an offer.
What did he tell you?
He said that actually he'd be willing to be in the corner of myself and Soa Amin on next week's show when we teach a lesson to Hawkesbury's own Rock Desjardins and Carl Leduc, second generation Carl Leduc, son of Paul Leduc. But I said, you know what? I'll give him a chance. Fact is, he pays the money, he pays the bills, he takes care of all the managerial things that your manager has to do. Hey, it's less work for me, more money in my pocket.
That's a good point.
Very good point. It's what I do. I got a great point. Great point. Every time I say something, it's gospel. It's the words of the prophet. And there's a kick. That kick looked a little low. I don't know if D-Man's going to be reproducing that.
I think it's because he's having his trunks too high.
It's possible. His trunks are rather low too. It's kind of deceiving. And there's a chop, almost a backhand to the face actually. On the street we would call that a certain type of slap that I'm not allowed to say here.
Does it rhyme with rich?
It rhymes with witch, and if you go to the beach you're not too far off. Oh, and that's just an open hand slap there. That's a welcome to the business kind of slap there, kid. And I'm surprised he's just taken that. Platinum Perry, someone lit a fire under him, and I guess someone lit a fire under his opponent because there's a kick out and a near 2 count. There's a right hand, another one. He's clearly outsized here in this match. There's a big running back elbow. But a running back elbow won't be enough to keep down the much larger Platinum Preston Perry. That is a difficult name to say. There's a head scissor pile driver.
That was amazing. I was not expecting that.
That's a head scissor pile driver. That's a move straight out of the playbook of Sin Cara. And Platinum Preston looks like it had no effect on him. I think it's his well-muscled neck why he's able to just shrug that off.
Well, the other guy's got a stack of dimes neck.
Yeah, the other guy looks like a stack of dimes. In fact, looks like 4 stacks of dimes. Now, I mean, Platinum Perry here. A lot of upside on this kid. He's just got to keep his head on straight and keep listening to the right people, and I think he could have a great future here.
You really believe that?
I do believe that. I mean, he's got an impressive physique. He has some athletic ability in there, and he's got attitude. So long as he listens to the right people, the veterans in the locker room, the people like Jeremy Prophet, like Soa Amin, who are going to teach him how to make those moves much more effective. Because you see what he did right there, that move was enough to end the match. Is he following up on it? Is he making a cover? No, he's not. That could have won him the match.
Is he prematurely gray, or is that some type of spray he's using?
I believe that's some type of a dye, perhaps. Now, oh, he gets sent right out of the ring. Hey, Platinum, look, you got to get your act together. You're getting shown up in there by a kid. I mean, if that were me, this thing would have been done about a minute ago. This kid would have been on his neck. Oh, and down goes Callahan. And there, that's what you should have done from the start. Don't try and wrestle with the kid. Punch him in the face, kick him a few times, knock him out. This is what I mean. He just needs some seasoning. He needs a veteran to take him under his wing. He would need someone like yourself. Take him under his wing. Teach him what he's got to do. Teach him how to look at his opponent, size him up, look for the weaknesses, and exploit them. Because right now, I mean, he's getting schooled by, I don't even know how much experience this D-Man has. Looks like he's setting up some type of a moonsault type maneuver. You like to use the moonsault? Looks like he's going to go for some type of a moonsault. There we go. Wasn't quite a leaping Lanny moonsault, but got the job done. Very effective.
Well, he made up for his lack of size just now.
What surprises me is this necklace that he's wearing. Why would one choose to wear something like that?
It's a ridiculous choice.
If it were me, I'd grab him by that thing, I'd put my fist upside his head 2-3 times, the match would be over, and I'd be on my way to the after party. And they're a great display of strength. This is what I mean. This kid has a lot of talent here. Platinum Preston. And just threw him like a barbell. I don't think this other kid, D-Man's getting up. Looks to me like D-Man was not D-Man tonight.
Okay.
I'm good at those, aren't I?
Yeah, I like it. You're a punny guy.
I'm a punny guy.
You're a punny guy.
I'm a punny guy.
Don't stop on my account. I like it. Keep doing it.
Awesome. And a big win for Platinum Preston Perry. And I have to say his name like that because his name, I think maybe the name's holding him back.
Well, it's alliteration. Peter Piper picked a bunch of pickled peppers.
It's just like Leapin' Lanny likes the ladies. All right. And we got such a great card of action here tonight. We're going to see some tag team action coming up soon. Quantum Force going to be taking on none other than the Mansours. What a match that's going to be. We're going to see even more tag team action later on with a team of Charming Chaz Lovely and Serpentina. Took me a while to memorize the name, but I got it down pat now, so honey, if you're listening, show some love. They're going to be in action too later on, and in our main event still to come, the one I'm waiting to see, Hannibal. As much as we've had our differences, Hannibal is so much fun to watch, taking on Nathan Banner. Big bad Nathan Banner.
If I have to watch Hannibal, I'd rather do it from a safe distance.
Yeah, well, you know, we have fine security here doing the best they can, just like we do the best we can here on commentary. They cannot find two commentators better than us. They certainly couldn't find two commentators more good-looking than us, but we do a great job. Everyone does a great job here. This is Great North Wrestling, home of the roughest and the toughest. That's right, Lanny.
Well, you're good-looking in a way. I'm good-looking in a way off.
Ah, well, you know, you got better looking with age.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Great North Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Max Mooney, here in the Event Center. Great North Wrestling returns to the Ottawa Valley Saturday, October the 8th in Renfrew, Ontario, Canada, with the Honky Tonk Man and all the G&W superstars. We also get superstars from all over the world, and we have a new tag team debuting from the Middle East. Let's go check out the Mansour Brothers.
I'm the Professor Addi Mansour.
أنا خيو السلطان سيدي منصور.
And we're the Mansour Brothers. And you know, we've conquered many federations around the world. And how many tag team championships have we attained? But you know, there's one championship that we haven't attained yet. There's one company that we haven't conquered and taken over. And you know which one it is? It's the GNW, Great North Wrestling. And the Mansour Brothers are going to be on their way. We're taking a first-class ticket, brother, just like how we travel in first class. Beautiful cars, beautiful life, beautiful everything. Well, you know what else is going to be beautiful? Tag team gold around our waist from the GNW. And that's what we're coming to get. قول خيي, tell them, my brother.
راح اقول لهم حبيبي تعرف شو انا وخيي راح نروح عندكم راح نجيب الحزام وانتم ما فيكم ولا واحد تقدروا تعملوا عليه ولا شيء.
The Mansour Brothers, GNW, we're coming and we're gonna teach you just like we teach everybody else. بس في واحد البيت منصور.
Just undo it so. Dude, check this out. It's totally like that dude on TV. What's his name? Mr. Pete it. Yo. Mr. T. Mr. T. That dude's awesome, man. The A-Team? He's awesome. He's like still the best Finnish, man. What do you mean? He's like popular, like now. No way. Dude. That's awesome. Oh, man. This is awesome. If that guy can still be popular, man, so can we. The 80s still rule, man. That's true, man. Quantum Force, we can still be popular here, man. Absolutely. GNW, the Lee Boys, Jimmy and Billy, we're here. A couple wild stallions ready to rock and roll all over this place. And we're going to show the Mansours. We're going to show those two guys what we got. We're bringing it from the 1980s. We got Kung Fu grip, and we're gonna rock and roll all over this place. That's awesome, dude.
Now this next contest is going to be a tag team affair as we see the Mansour Brothers about to make their entrance. The Mansours from the Arab nations, and they're looking to take out the team known as Quantum Force. I'm in the ring with these two. They took Sexy Eddie and myself to the limit. They don't look it, but they are two bad dudes, and the Mansours are in for a fight tonight. They're no slouches in their own right. They're all about wealth and power, a lot of those things that are very prominent in the Middle East. But they are in for a fight tonight. I hope they brought their work boots, and I hope they brought the fighting spirit that will be necessary to win here tonight. There are the Mansour Brothers. The big one, the bigger of the two, with the turban is Professor Addi Mansour. The one in the mask is actually his younger brother, the Sultan Sidi Mansour. They hail from the Arab nations. They're not very well liked. I've been on many shows with them here and many other places. Not very well liked anywhere they go. And tonight is no different, clearly.
You see that fellow with the green sequins in the audience in the cowboy hat, the Macho Man outfit?
That's right. That's him.
He came all the way from Chicago to pay tribute to this, to come to Hawkesbury. All the way from McHenry, Illinois.
That's really wonderful. I know some fans made the trip down from Quebec. Some made the trip up from further down south in Ontario. There's some good friends of mine as well that made their way up here from just across the border in New York State. There's people from all over. I heard rumors that someone even came here all the way from England tonight.
Now, did he come from England special for this show, or is he going right back after the after party? What's the story?
Well, everyone stays for the after party. The after party is well known throughout many circles.
I'm not going.
Would you like to translate?
I'm not going to the after party.
No, he's not going to the after party. I don't think he's talking about the after party anymore. I think he's saying that they're going to keep down there.
Yeah, Allah Akbar.
That's the thing. I know what that means. That means there is only one Addi Mansour. Well, it looks like he's making a bid for the Jeremy Prophet Award of the night, that being for the wrestler that is the most hated on the show, as usually I am.
Now, was that the longest speech, or did it just seem like it?
It was quite long but effective. I mean, they want to take the fan element out of it right away. A lot of times, what I like to do is to get the crowd to boo me so that they don't cheer on my opponent, because a lot of guys like to get powered up off the fans cheering them. If I can concentrate the fans on booing me, it takes away from them cheering and powering up and pumping up my opponents. That's my way of seeing it. That's my way of operating. That's why when Jeremy Prophet's on a show and he looks around and he doesn't like the looks of what he sees, usually because there's not a lot of pretty women in attendance, then that's what I like to do. Hawkesbury, I haven't got a good look at this crowd. I might have to take off my glasses a little bit later on if I see someone that deserves it. But these two mean business and their opponents equally. Now, don't let the looks deceive you. These may look like two fans that just jumped out of the audience, but they're two wild and crazy guys, and they can get it done in the ring, and they are very much mainstays of the GNW after party. In fact, I think they think they're at the after party right now.
I was totally ridiculed as the genius, and I loved it.
So you reveled in the disapproval of these fans.
I like both of it. I like both just as much.
See, I like to blur the lines. I mean, it really depends how I feel that day.
Oh, this is very exciting. The fans are going wild.
Oh, very exciting as we see now some forearms in the corner. Sending the two of them together. There's a mid-ring tackle. And it looks like a bit of a lack of equilibrium from Addi.
بصري واحد عديد منصور.
احنا اليوم جينا على GNW عشان نفرجيهم كلهم رح نكسرهم واحد واحد. قلهم.
The GNW, the Mansour Brothers are coming. Quantum Force, you're from the 80s, but we're gonna send you back to the 80s. We're what's today. We're what's the future. We're the future of the tag team in the GNW. All of you are gonna learn just like everybody else learns. Basfi Wahad and Bet Mansour.
And down go the Mansours. I don't think they could have expected this. I really think that they expected to come out here and make short work of Quantum Force, but now it looks like it's Quantum Force that has turned the tide and are making the Mansours pay for what they said before this match, for their unkind words, their misplaced anger, if you will. I mean, really, the people haven't done anything to the Mansours. Rolling them up's not really going to do anything unless they follow the Jeremy Prophet strategy. But now, I don't trust them. Would you trust these two?
Not as far as I can throw you.
I don't trust the man in a mask. I don't trust the man in a turban. And that's nothing political. That's just, you know, you can't trust anybody really. Let alone one in a mask.
What I found is where money lies, honor dies.
And at that rate, they must have sore hands because I would have just kept hitting them. The more you hit them, the more of a chance there is that you're going to knock one of them out, be able to pin him, maybe the ref stops the match.
10 is the limit for them.
Well, there is a count that the referee should be enforcing when they're in the corner. You cannot pin your opponent in the corner for that long. However, this referee perhaps has not been up to speed on the rules of professional wrestling. Sometimes you want to let things go for the pleasure of the crowd. Oh, a beautiful double team. That should be it. That surprised me.
I like a daisical cover.
That surprised me. That was what is known as a wheelbarrow into a cutter, into a three-quarter Nelson faceplant, three-quarter Nelson pile driver. And a big body slam. He's taking a lot of abuse here as CD Mansour. Perhaps we're going to see another elbow drop, top rope elbow drop. No. And right in front of the referee, I don't see how that's not a disqualification. I understand the referee wants to have leniency. A lot of the fans would be upset if this match were to end by a disqualification like that, but a move like that can end the match. Now the Mansours, a double fisherman suplex, landing MVP Michael Von Payton right on the small of his back. Now you've been dealing with some back issues throughout the years. It's a common injury for many performers. How must it feel for MVP to land on that lower part of his back?
Well, the thing is, my brother, the Macho Man, he had plenty of back issues. I did not. something about me, I was rubbery.
Oh, I seem to remember the last time we stepped in the ring together, or the first time we stepped in the ring together. You had some back issues. Maybe it was a long flight.
That was because I cramped up when I was lacing my boots. From now on, I'm going to pay somebody to lace my boots for me, or get zipper boots.
Zipper boots are they're the new Nikes. They're really.
I'll tell you something, Jeremy, a little secret just between you and I.
And all our listeners.
I know nobody's listening. They're watching this match. I'm not going to be lacing my boots that many more times. I'm just looking for the right time to quit.
Well, I certainly hope. Oh, wow! A baseball slide through the legs of a double big boot, and here comes Rahim Ali. You know, Rahim Ali himself, he actually spent some time in the Arab nations. He's originally from there. There must be some issue here between him and the Mansours that we don't know about. Maybe that's what they were talking about in Arabic. Maybe they were sending a message to Rahim Ali. I know he speaks Arabic, so he probably understood what they were saying. Incredible move, a hip toss into a reverse flip flapjack. I'm surprised. Sidi Mansour has been very resilient this match. He's been able to kick out of a lot of big stuff. You don't think there's a possibility there might have been some kind of a personal issue there between those two? Those three, I should say.
I think there is a possibility.
Big flying back elbow. Right on point. That could be enough to do it. Sometimes it's not about how fancy the move looks or how well it connects. If you hit on the right spot, man's going down. And now using his boot. There was no tag made there.
He's in the wrong corner now.
And now he's doing more harm than good. See, when you see a Jeremy Poffo match, I will showboat, but when I know my opponent will be down and out.
Kevin, you can back it up. You're not all show and no go.
That's Jeremy Poffo to a T. You know, I talk big, but I walk big. And he's in a bad way.
Whoa, that was a sliding move.
There's a boot to the head.
I was impressed.
Yep, that almost looked like something you would have done in your younger days. Tell the fans at home, where did you come up with some of your more innovative maneuvers?
I stole them from a guy named Tiger Mask.
Ah, have you ever wrestled the Tiger Mask?
No, I never even met him, but I stole it.
Ah. Well, you had a better career than him.
A longer one. He was a meteor. I was the tortoise beast of hair.
Ah. There have been actually 4 or 5 incarnations of Tiger Mask. He was the first version of Going to Cornell.
That would be Matt Bourne.
Matt Bourne. Some very good matches between those two. Matt Bourne was a fantastic wrestler.
Steve Kern I thought was also a great wrestler.
Steve Kern was an excellent wrestler. I had the privilege of learning from him at FCW. And now, it looks like MVP has gotten in, but I don't think the referee saw the tag. I don't think he saw it. I think this is really unfortunate. This could end the match right here. This is a real miscarriage of justice that's just taken place. Rahim Ali is sustaining abuse that really he shouldn't be sustaining. And now, this is just unbelievable. Maybe I should take some notes for my upcoming tag team match next week. It's going to steal the show.
You think so?
It'll steal the show. I'm going to knock someone's teeth out. I tell you, I'm gonna beat this man down. He's gonna look like a pile of ground up hamburger. He's gonna look like a pile of dog crap when I'm done with him. And Carl LeDuc, I don't even think he'll show up. Now it did Mansour. Oh, with a big spinning backbreaker.
Medical terms, folks. Look it up.
This is a high-risk maneuver. We know how I've been outspoken about high-risk maneuvers over the week. That's gotta hurt. Now might be Rahim Ali's only chance. He's got to get that corner. He's got to make that tag. And he does. And let's see if MVP can bring it home for his team. Big clothesline. Big back elbow. And a huge body slam. What a body slam. And another one on a much bigger Jim Mansour. That's 250 pounds he just picked up there. Perhaps another meeting of the minds. We might have an international incident on our hands here, folks, as we have another meeting of the minds. That went better than the last UN summit. And now, you got a question tagging back in Rahim Ali. I mean, MVP was the much fresher opponent. What could they be going for here? There's a back suplex. That's a Blue Thunder Bomb is what that's known as. And now MVP to the top rope. There's a frog splash. That should be all. But watch out, Addi Mansour has a flag. He just used a flag.
He did? I missed it.
This referee, and I said it on some of our previous episodes, and I have to say it again, this referee is horrible. If he is officiating my match next week, I will probably have to slap the taste out of his mouth. And this match has really boiled down. I thought it was over, but it shows that it's just going to keep going on. The ref is trying to maintain control. He doesn't know what's going on right now. He doesn't know what to do and when to do it. Now a double chicken wing applied to Rahim Ali. That can't be good for a headache.
That was mistaken identity.
Big drop kick there by MVP. Back elbow. Back suplex. Oh, big super kick right to the face. That's got to be it.
Very well done.
And the big victory for Quantum Force. Because we got this next match coming up, a mixed tag match. You're going to see Charming Chaz Lovely and Serpentina take on two local competitors here. What a match it's going to be. A man and woman tag team. That's not ever been done before. Have you ever seen that?
Actually, yes.
Really? So I guess it has been done before. I stand corrected.
Yes, I've seen it all, done it all. Don't tell me anything, because I'll make stuff up if I have to, and if I don't know, I'll guess.
Oh, really? Well, when was it done? When was it done?
It was done, actually, you're right.
As always, prophetic words from a prophet. Genius words from a genius. Nevertheless, Lanny, I still love you like a father.
Grandfather.
Grandfather, yes. That's where I was going, but you kind of jumped the gun. So we got Serpentina and Charming Chaz Lovely, kind of a dominatrix S&M kind of situation. If we could call them S&M, they're going to be taking on a local tag team here. I got a question.
S&M, you mean Spaniards and Mexicans?
Spaniards? No, not Spaniards and Mexicans. No. S&M.
I saw that from, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin, he's an S&M. Steve Martin.
That was his little.
They're about to make their entrance. Who knows what they have in store for us? I'm anxious to see it. I love it when the women are on. Let's see what this one's all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are live in living color with the one and only Charming Chaz Lovely. And the woman over here, of course, is my manager. Well, more like an assistant because only I manage me. But anyways, my assistant, Serpentina. But enough about her. Everyone's here to see me. Everyone paid the...
Don't miss.
What are you talking about? Everybody messes with you. What? What happened? What did I say?
Now this is just really weird. I don't know what to make of this. She seems to be a fan favorite. She was giving some high fives out there. Charming Chaz Lovely, I mean, he came out of the womb a natural, hateable individual. I don't understand this pairing. He tells her what to do, she tells him what to do. I don't really understand this. I guess he's telling her what to do and she seems to like it. So since they're S&M, I guess she's the S since she's Serpentina.
You reckon? Did you notice that? Let me see.
I think she's the S. She's the S. She's Serpentina.
And what is he?
He is, I guess he's an idiot.
Okay.
Clearly.
M for moron.
M for moron. There we go. She could be S for sexy. I did not just say that. She could be S for sadistic. Striking. Yeah, striking is a kind way to describe her.
Sultry.
So you're pushing it there, genius. But
she's my type. She's breathing.
She's your type.
She's breathing.
Breathing. There we go. Well, I'll just keep it as she's striking. Maybe she's sinister. Maybe she's all of the above.
You know what that means? Big trouble for Moose and Squirrel.
You said it very well there, Rocky.
I didn't think you knew about that.
I know everything there is to know. I've lived a much longer life than my age would indicate.
Reruns.
And in comes Serpentina, and he just pulled her back by her extensions, and now he wants back in.
Is that extensions?
Maybe.
Any other augmentations?
She's got a big butt.
A nice one or just a big one?
Well, the one that's right here in front of me, obstructing my view, I would say that that's quite a big butt.
You didn't say a nice big butt.
Well, I think we need to focus on the match here. Then again, if we're going to have to talk about either Charming Chaz Lovely or Serpentina, I'd rather talk about Serpentina. Their opponents tonight, the team of the Hollywood Hunts. I guess, we should mention them. Not the most traditionally skilled tag team. The long-haired one's kind of nice. The other one, I don't know, he's kind of goofy. But, that couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, and I don't mean that at all. Now he can put on his resume not only having lost to Jeremy Crawford on several occasions, I do mean several, many occasions, often single-handedly, but in addition to that, he can put on his resume getting beat up by a girl. Big running back elbow to one of the Hollywood Hunts. I know their individual names are Cheeky and Dino. I don't know which one this is. I think he's Cheeky. And he just went down for the 3 count.
Did he just lose to a girl?
He just lost to a girl.
The shame of it all.
I dare say she's the workhorse of that tag team. I don't think Charming Chaz Lovely could have won without... There we go. Now she's asserting herself. Joe Mooney S's. Striking. Yeah, hit him again. Yeah. Again. She just took him to school and took his lunch money.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to another edition of Great North Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Max Mooney, here in the Event Center. He's cool, he's cocky, he's bad, and he's coming to Renfrew, Ontario, Canada. Saturday, October the 8th, you can expect to see the Honky Tonk Man in Renfrew, along with the rest of the G&W gang, Hannibal, Sexy Eddie, Jeremy Prophet, the Working Man Bruiser, the always exciting Quantum Force, and Sergeant Roy Sniper from the Canadian military. Sergeant Sniper has been recently training Dave Titan to become his new tag team partner. Let's go see how he's doing.
It's 0501.
Where have you been?
Where am I?
Where are you? This is Sniper Training Ground, Titan. Training starts at 0500. You're late.
What time is that?
That's in the morning, troop. Out of the car. Now.
But it's
we're gonna
raining.
train. It's raining. It ain't training unless it is raining. Now get your fairy butt out of the car. Let's get training.
You're serious?
All combat is serious. You're gonna learn that. This is gonna help you in the ring. You're gonna thank me when it's done, Titan. Believe me. Turn the car off. Let's go.
Okay, I'm just gonna put up the window first.
Hurry up! Why were you late? Did you shave? Hey, don't cut me off. Did you shave this morning?
Of course I shaved.
With a razor?
No.
Ah! Get down, give me 20.
But it's wet.
It's wet.
I don't even have
I'm soaked.
I have workout gear on.
Workout gear? You don't need workout gear, too. Now get down and train hard. Let's go. Come on. Let's see how strong you are, Titan. Come on, let's go.
How many are you supposed to
count them off? I can't hear you.
1.
Harder. Louder.
3.
Come on.
4.
4.
5.
Push.
6.
Stronger.
7.
Faster.
8.
Come on, Titan.
9. 10.
Prove it to me.
11. 12.
Come on. Come on.
That's dirty.
Ow.
It's still the dirt.
Get up. Let's go. Come on, Titan. My grandmother can run faster than you. Get that pickle out of your ass. Pick it up. Pick up the pickle. What are you doing? You just tripped on the tripwire. The killer section. Let's go. 5 more miles.
5 more miles.
5 more miles. Let's go. Come on.
As that lovers' quarrel continues, we are set for our main event here. I've been looking forward to it. I know you've been looking forward to it. Hannibal and Nathan Banner. Hannibal is the biggest, baddest guy we got here in all of Canada. There is no one in all of Canada short of me who can even muster up a fight against this guy. I'm the only one who's even close to doing it. And you know how great I am. There's no one else here on Canadian soil that can handle him. So we have to go out and find someone crazy enough for him to fight him. Nathan Banner from the mean streets of Jersey. A man who was once part of FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling. He is here tonight looking to put a beating on Hannibal. He's big and bad. Hannibal is big and badder. I don't know who's going to win. I'd put my money on Hannibal. What do you think?
Hannibal. I second the motion. Hannibal is the best and the worst wrestler I've ever seen.
Well, that's an interesting comment. We're going to find out who the better man is right here, right now. Now this Nathan Banner looks like a big bad dude. I gotta give it to him. He came out of that curtain, he looked impressive. He looks like a tough dude, but he is in for the fight of his life.
I don't think so. I think he's in for the beating up of his life.
Well, I hope he brought his A game. I hope he brought his wrestling boots. Because Hannibal is not only an accomplished amateur wrestler, an accomplished grappler, an accomplished professional wrestler, this man knows how to fight. And when you're standing across the ring from Hannibal, it's one thing for Nathan Banner to talk trash from his home in Newark, New Jersey, on a camera on the internet. But now he's going to be standing face to face, nose to nose, toes to toes with the apocalyptic nightmare Hannibal. And he is going to find out that Hannibal is no joke. Just like everyone else finds out Hannibal's no joke, because Hannibal is the real deal. He's more the real deal than Evander Holyfield, and we're going to find out right now just how tough both these men are. This crowd is ecstatic with excitement for the entrance of Hannibal from not too far from here, from Ottawa, Ontario, about 20 or so minutes down the road. Hannibal is as close to a fan favorite, as big of a fan favorite, a superstar, bona fide superstar. You once said he has more talent than anyone in the WWE today. I stand by that comment. Hannibal is the single best wrestler in all of Canada. Is maybe the best wrestler not signed to a WWE contract that should be. And I stand by that.
I stand by it too. I meant it when I said it, and I say it again.
And here he comes. pounds for Hannibal. Beloved by the fans, feared by his opponents, respected by his peers. There is no one else in the sport of professional wrestling like Hannibal. Fans everywhere know they get their money's worth when his name is on the card.
I would argue with you. I would argue with you if you were wrong, and you're not wrong.
That's what I like to hear. I've been looking forward to this match since I heard it announced. Banner wanted to talk trash about Hannibal. Long distance, he wanted to say that from Jersey. That's fine, you're in Jersey. You know, you're a long way away. Once you're within arm's length of this man, that's another world. As you see Nathan Banner backing up now, I wouldn't doubt that he's starting to realize he's in there with, and he's really taking the fight to him now. Now that's a scared tactic, that's a coward's tactic, what he's doing. There's a chop, that's not a Hannibal chop. That is not a Hannibal chop. Wait till Hannibal gets his hands on Banner. He sends him both force into the corner. There's a big punch by Hannibal. Another one. You got to question Banner coming in here. That's a chop. That's a chop. I tell you, that's a chop. And now Hannibal manhandling him. This is what the people came to see. They're getting their money's worth, and he's hightailing it. He's getting the heck out of Dodge right there. What's the matter, Runner? And now I think realization is setting in. I think that was some payback for the comments that he made in the promo from Jersey. I think now realization is setting in that he's in for a fight. You know, I remember Tommy Dreamer right before his match with Hannibal. He said, I've faced them all, I've beaten them all, this guy ain't gonna show me anything new. And he made Tommy Dreamer submit, put him down on the mat with a chokehold, beat him up, gave him the beating of his life, and afterwards Tommy Dreamer even said that he now realized what he was in there against only after, and now there's a big chop. Banner's got a bit of a size advantage on Hannibal. Got a few extra pounds on him. Turn around. Huge back body drop by Hannibal on Nathan Banner. And that's twice we see Banner go to the outside. It's a bit of a different strategy when fighting Hannibal.
I think he needs to stay outside. I think he's totally outclassed, outmanned. The two of them together aren't half the man that Hannibal is.
But you know, anytime anyone but me steps in the ring with him, maybe Min is another exception. Anytime it's anyone but us, the opponent is very, very quickly dismantled. And now, Callahan, well, that's not a smart decision. I need you in my corner next. Well, I don't really need you, but I was hoping you'd be in my corner next week. And now, Banner. And this Banner, he's a rough dude. You know, when you grow up on those mean streets of Jersey, you got to be a tough customer.
Well, the fact that he's still alive and not in jail is a testament to something.
I talked to Banner. He told me where he's from, there's two ways of living. Either you end up in prison or you end up dead. You got to fight for everything you got. And right now, Banner, he's fighting for his survival here against Hannibal. As Hannibal now has a chair. And he just broke a chair across the back of Nathan Banner. And that piece of shrapnel almost hit us here. We're in the danger zone here at Great North Wrestling. You faced Hannibal. I faced Hannibal more than anyone in professional wrestling.
I wanted to quit halfway through the match.
I mean, you know, there's nothing like him. There is really nothing like this man in all of professional wrestling. He's a throwback to the old days. He's a throwback probably to when you started in professional wrestling. It's hard to get a look. It's hard to see who's in control. Nathan Banner's in control right now. He just used a recycling bin or some type of a garbage can across the back of Hannibal. Nathan Banner looks to have turned things around over there. It is really hard to see. But clearly, as we see Nathan Banner now moving closer to the ring, he's picked up a chair. Now he's going to take a chair to Hannibal. And Hannibal, I think, returned the shot. looked to me like Hannibal blocked that chair shot and delivered one to Banner. I may be wrong. Whatever's going on, these people are loving it. And Hannibal's picking up speed. That's another thing that's dangerous about Hannibal, is that not only is he big and strong and talented, he is deceivingly quick and agile in that ring. Moves almost cat-like quick. I mean, he's the fastest wrestler I've seen since me. Really, you know, he's got the speed of a cat now. I mean, I got the speed of lightning, but he's got the speed of a cat. Banner's now back in control. This is quite a brawl. Banner's turned things around. He didn't come here to get shown up. And there's a kick right to the sternum. And just a boot wash right to the face. That's insult to injury.
I just fear when he gets up.
Now he's choking him.
There's going to be something to pay back.
But we got to see. He's using these safety rails, these safety ropes to choke the life out of Hannibal. Hannibal not been too, I mean, he's been successful here in Hawkesbury. Some of his greatest battles have been here. Last show against me, he managed to get up. I mean, I jumped off that top rope, I leg dropped him right through a table. And he got up, almost like the Incredible Hulk, and managed to powerbomb me through a table and steal that victory. I gotta give the devil his due. Like a man, I saw him in the back, I shook his hand, I said that was one hell of a fight. I really thought I finally had you. At the end of the night, I sent him to the hospital. I was hurt. He went to the hospital. He still managed to escape serious injury with what I did to him. His recuperation is superhuman. And I think right now Nathan Banner is starting to get too comfortable. He's underestimating that same recuperation I talked to you about. Once these people get going and they get behind him, it fuels him. That's what I wanted to take away. I wanted to concentrate them on hating me, not on cheering him. What kind of strategy would you employ against someone like Hannibal? If you were Nathan Banner, what would you do?
If I were Nathan Banner, I would have left the ring.
Well, right now Hannibal's getting back up. Big punches to the gut, to the sternum, to the head. And now, those big Hannibal shots right to the throat. And now Hannibal pulling at the hair. You think he's biting him. Is he biting him? Oh, he's going to the eyes. This could be a big clothesline, taking Hannibal right out of the ring. It's quite a concentrated effort by Nathan Banner. I mean, he's almost been matching him blow for blow. It's really surprising me. Maybe I might have written him off a little too quickly here. But he's been up to par. And now this is just turning into a hockey fight here. A lot of grabbing, a lot of punching. Looks like Hannibal's trying to bite him. Nathan Banner back in the ring. Is he going to go for a dive? A flying crossbody.
I'm impressed.
Through the second rope. A man that big. Quite impressive. Quite impressive. I mean, we should get a replay of that. That was so good. And he's got a table now. A table much like I'll be using next week. You know, I'd love nothing more than to put one of those fat pieces of garbage through a table next week. Well, I don't know why he's coming over here. I don't know what he's doing. I think we should maybe we should get out of here. I think it might be time to split. I don't know what they could think of doing here through a table. I don't know what they could be willing to. I think you might have to split like you did at the Terry Funk press conference. I think hey, you're doing just like at the press conference. You're hiding behind me again.
Wow. I'm too close to the action. I'm
not scared. I just don't want to get my clothes dirty. I got to look good for the after party tonight. Banner looks like he's going to jump. I can't tell. This could be a big... Oh! He went knees first right through that table. They might both be out. Hey, ref, check on them. Do your job. You moron. They might both be out.
Hannibal's getting up.
You gotta watch out for our equipment here. As the people begin to cheer on Hannibal, Banner took quite a spill. Oh, it's a big clump to the back. He's known for those. You've taken a couple of those. I've taken way too many than I really shouldn't have, but you got no choice when you're in there with Hannibal. Sending Banner back into the ring. What's he gonna do now? There's been pandemonium here in this match. Fans are on their feet. People are on their feet everywhere in this arena. Hannibal is going to go up to the top rope. He also uses a top rope elbow drop. And he missed.
He took quite a fall. I'll tell you, the bigger you are, the more it hurts.
Well, they've both taken huge falls here tonight.
This is the most exciting big man match I've ever seen.
It could go either way at this point.
And I'm sorry I underestimated one of them.
Well, he's been resilient.
He deserves a lot of credit.
Hannibal is able to suck it up like no other. He recovers faster than anyone else in there. He has a burning desire in him. He has a rage that when he brings that out, he's an unstoppable juggernaut in that ring. Oh, a huge toss-up powerbomb.
Amazing.
I've never seen anyone do that to Hannibal. I've never seen anyone powerbomb Hannibal. That's incredible.
I can't believe the ring withheld it.
That might be it. And a surprise victory for Nathan Banner. Unbelievable. What a victory. He pulled off an upset right there. He shocked the world. That is the upset of the century. He came in here as an unknown, and he's going to go back to Jersey with a few bumps and bruises and probably some internal injuries, but with a victory, with a win nonetheless. And wait, there's some controversy here. Now he's assaulting an official. I don't know what's going on. And it seems they're restarting the match here.
I'm a little confused.
There's a chop. There's a big chop. Hannibal looks angry. There's a big clothesline in the back of the head. That is the blindsided lariat. The clothesline in the back of the head, one of the signature maneuvers of Hannibal. And Hannibal could be looking to hit his powerbomb. But can he hit it on a man this big? Oh, he hit it! That could be all! And that is not right now. That's a disqualification if I've ever seen one.
It's too bad that I feel very bad that these men are trying so hard, and yet something like that has to happen.
I can't turn too much of a bad eye on that because he'll be in my corner, so if he doesn't help me, I'll approve. But he's robbing the fans and robbing me and you with a great contest here. Time for Hannibal to put him away. Oh, Banner took out his own man. There's a roll-up. And a 3 count. Huge victory for Hannibal.
Magnificent. Perfection. Platinum. That's the best way to describe me. I'm Platinum Preston Perry. I'm beautiful. I'm sexy. Doesn't matter where I am. Could be Hawkesbury, could Could be Renfrew, could be that garbage dump Petawawa. Doesn't matter where I go. No matter where I go, ladies, I'm gonna stop in traffic just to take a piece of this. Check this out. That's right. Enough of this swell on. Time to get my sweat on. All right, it's sweat on time. See what we got going on around here. Look at this. Fat people, old people, young people, ugly people. Look at this. Bunch of chumps. All shuffle, no muscle. That's all it's all about. They got nothing over here. Nobody ever around here seen anything like Platinum Preston. Oh, wait a minute. Look what we got here. Wait 1 second, guys. How you doing tonight?
Hey.
Hey. You almost done with this machine here?
Well, there's one right in front of me.
You know, I kind of like the one this one's working right here, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be done in a few minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, when you're finished up, don't bother wiping off the sweat or anything like that, because, you know, I like to get a little sweat on me. In fact, you know what? Let's just stop this workout right here, right now, and we'll take this some other place. Some other kind of workout, you know what I'm saying?
Really, eh? Wow, you got some nice biceps, but what about under the shirt?
You know. But, you mean these right here?
Ooh.
These bad boys?
Let's go.
This is what it's all about. Platinum.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Want some of that?
Yeah.
Let's do this. And that is how Platinum Preston Perry does stuff.
Oh yeah, fresh face here at Great North Wrestling. I am one of your new hosts, Jay. And look, we have a special guest. It is Hannibal himself, and here we have. Here she comes in all of her glory, Addi Star. And you can tell it's actually at the third circle. She has stars on her side. I gave it away. Covered in tattoos, she does not look too pleased to be here. She definitely has a smug look on her face. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe somebody picked up and look at this. The crowd. She's not too popular. Addi Star, not one to be intimidated, especially by a male getting into the guy's face. She'll have nothing to do with him. She's not very popular with the fans here, but something tells me that's not the first time that's happened to that guy. No. He doesn't look like too much of a ladies' man, like sex I should say. It's unfortunate how your match turned out. It was so close. Oh yeah. The manager was involved in the match a little more than he should have been, and it's a little problem. Luckily, by the skin of his teeth, that he pulled it out, but I think I got the last laugh in the end, huh? You certainly did with the big elbow. Oh yeah. It was very fitting. We had to see an elbow drop that worked today. Oh yeah. Fortunately, I tried it and I almost broke my back. And I'm glad it moved out of the way. How about you taking Nathan Banner to the limit? It was one of the toughest matches I've had in my career. You know what? I don't know if he'll ever be back after a whipping like that. I don't know if I'll ever be back. That almost makes me want to give it up. With that said, here comes Thirsty Domino. Thirsty Domino won her last match here in Hawkesbury. She's a big rising star for Great North Wrestling. Really? She's a fantastic athlete, young, only 20 years old. And there she is. And the crowd loves her. Very charismatic. The column of the runners is here. She certainly is very good looking. And the crowd appreciates that after some of the beats that they've seen. Oh yeah, the crowd definitely behind Thirsty Domino. Almost skipping. She's a very happy individual. Almost chipper. Very chipper. She's a contender for the Great North Wrestling Women's Championship. Undefeated thus far in Great North Wrestling. But she has a hard task in front of her as she takes on Addi Star.
Thirsty Domino? What is a Thirsty Domino? I don't even know what that means. And more importantly, I don't know who you are. And no one knows who you are. Everyone knows who Addi Star is. Everyone knows that I've wrestled all across Canada, all across the States, main eventing shows, being in death matches. You name it, I've done it. And that's what everyone's here to see. They're here to see me, not you.
That's nice to see. Oh! That's uncalled for. You know, and a big elbow. Oh my goodness. Hannibal, you and I both know what it feels like to extend your hand in a gesture of trying to have a good match and to be blindsided like that. It's completely it throws your game off. Yeah, it throws your game off. Thirsty Domino may lose this match. 1 and a 2. It's very hard to recover from something like that. Especially with the size advantage. Yeah. Yeah. Some kind of camel clutch maneuver. The Iron Fist, of course, made the camel clutch. Oh, of course. This to be a half camel clutch. With some variation of an arm hold there, I can't really see. Watch the hair. Oh, come on. Come on. The referee might be a bit tired. We've had a lot of matches. Break the count now. Obviously, Addi's star is not going to respect the rules. She wants to oh, my goodness. This referee, I don't know if he's had a long day or what, but I don't know if he's really impressed with him. I think she just caught him in the nose with the back of that elbow. Those are some vicious blows to the face. Oh yeah, right behind the ref's back, because we know in professional wrestling you got to have an open fist, an open hand. Oh! Suplex. I don't know if Domino's going to be able to recover. I don't think so. I'm not sure. For her sake, I hope so. And there's a count. 1, 2, just a count of 2. Barely kicks out. Just a count of 2. Thirsty Domino now fighting for her life. I mean, she never really had a chance with that blindside attack. No, she's never fully recovered from it. But this referee has to be watching the hair. Yeah. He's not paying any attention to what's going on. Right. And I'm just looking around at some of the crowd. They're trying to rally behind Thirsty Domino. They're trying their hardest. But I think they may think she's fighting a losing battle. I'm not sure if Domino's going to be able to recover from this. I'm not so sure either. The ref giving Addi the count. Is this going to be some kind of top? Oh, this looks dangerous. Addi now setting Thirsty Domino up. What could she be doing? On the second rope. Domino looks like she's in La La Land. Oh! Cross 1, 2. Just a count by there might be some life left in Domino. Oh yeah, can Thirsty Domino stay on this offense though? Oh! That's this what referee has to punish Addi Star. Take away a point, ref. Come on. Remember Stampede Wrestling had the old point system? Oh yeah. Maybe Great North Wrestling. Oh! The big drop kick by Domino. Here we go. A 1 and a 2. And a big kick out. Come on. That's the kind of, a jawbreaker. That was completely legal though, so you gotta give it to Addi. We got a great women's matchup going on here at that's a forearm right to the jaw. Spins her around. These women are just being brutal with each other. This kind of torture device. Oh, a roll up. She rolls it through. It's not down. 2. At Thirsty Domino. 1. She pulled that out the skin of her teeth. Wow. She's victorious, just barely, but she is victorious. And look at Addi Star. She can't believe it. She's pissed. She's not even sweating Addi Star. Look at 90% of the match. Yeah. Domino clearly may have been playing a bit of possum. Oh yeah. I mean, aside from the cheap shot in the beginning, I'd be pretty pissed if I was Addi. So you know, everything she had, and she better watch out here. Yeah. Addi still has some life left in there. Referee having a hard time to keep it going. We might have a cat fight on our hands. We might. They're both pissed. This might not be the last encounter between these two. I tell you, I wouldn't want to step into the ring with Addi Star. No, she was tough. Domino. Thirsty Domino. She pulled it off. I have to give her credit. Something tells me she can't even believe that she won that one. Wow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Great North Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Max Mooney, in the GNW Event Center. He's got long sideburns and his hair slicked back. He's coming to Renfrew in his pink Cadillac. He's the Honky Tonk Man. Saturday, October 8th, the Honky Tonk Man comes to Renfrew, Ontario with all the GNW superstars. Also in action, Sergeant Roy Sniper, the Canadian Military Zone. He's been training Dave Titan for last week. Let's go check out his progress.
Where is he? Late again.
What time was I supposed to be here?
0500.
I don't know what time that is.
That's 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's early.
Get your heels together when you talk to me. I'm your superior. Now listen up. Titan, I see a lot of potential in you. You've got the will, you've got the strength, but lately, you haven't had the drive. Take that hat off.
That was my favorite hat. My grandfather gave me that hat.
Your grandfather isn't here to save you now. And get a haircut.
I like my hair.
You like your hair? It doesn't count in sniper training ground. Now what's going to happen? We are going to get you back up to snuff. Your performance has been lacking in the ring. You've been losing a lot of matches. You've been getting beat up by a 50-year-old woman, and that is not acceptable. Not by Commander Rick Sniper's standards. Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
That's better. You see this boat?
Yes.
It has to go to the lake.
Where's the lake?
The lake is that way.
So, do we have a truck to move it?
Yes, Titan. We have a truck.
Nice.
The truck is Dave Titan. Now, start pulling that boat.
I don't know. You just made me run 5 miles. My legs are tired.
Your legs are tired.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear your excuses. You're gonna pull that boat with me in it. Let's go! Come on!
Sounds like a lot of work.
Left hand!
Oh, my back!
Your back! No! I want this boat in the water! In the water! Come on!
You're heavy.
You're supposed to be strong! Let's see some drive! Let's see some intestinal forces!
This will start our special tag team attraction match. I saw Desjardins in the back. He's very nervous. And there he is. Oh, it's the Prophet. In all of his glory. Oh, he is so arrogant. What a chauvinist, huh? I have to admit, he can back it up. I've had some of my most brutal battles with this man. He's a very tough customer. Look at the definition of those abs. I guess I would be that arrogant too, maybe, if I had abs like that. I tell you, I don't respect a man who cheats to win, but you gotta respect a man who believes in himself. And Jeremy Prophet, he may be the only one, but he definitely believes in himself. That is for sure. The crowd does not like him. He is not popular at all. And they're showing how much they hate him. But you know what? He's not picking any of it, though. I don't think he really cares that they don't like him too much. No, he's on a mission here. He doesn't like that Rock Desjardins is wrestling tonight. Right. The man is a car salesman. Yeah. And he's stepping into the ring for the second time tonight. And I think Jeremy Prophet wants to humiliate him a bit. And there's no love lost between Prophet and Carl the Duke. They've been shooting in Quebec for years. Oh, really? Yes. It'll be very interesting to see how this match plays out. Of course, the ever-dangerous Soa Min will be Prophet's partner in this match. I've had a few battles with Soa. Really? How'd they go? I just got away by the skin of my pants. Oh, man. He's a big man, 480 pounds, been wrestling for many, many years. It sounds like XL and Blast have their work cut out for them today. They do. I hope Blast has been training, because this is going to be a very tough match for him. I know Prophet's been waiting for this match since the last Hawkesbury event back in May 3 months ago. What is he doing? He's not taking off his... I hope not. Oh, he's got... Oh, and he has tights underneath. He has some fans here by the sounds of it. Some fans are screaming. They're certainly not going to be screaming like that when Desjardins takes his shirt off. I don't think so. Prophet now, he... Oh, did you see that? He tried to show an act of compassion. He tried to give his kid his glasses, and then he changed his mind. What kind of man does that? He has no respect for the respect at all. The guys in this town are great, and they don't deserve to be treated like that. And we now await his tag team partner. There he is. Oh, here's a big man. Give him the suit on. Look at the size of this man. You know, the fans better get out of his way. Oh, yeah. He doesn't look like he's here to fool around.
I think I'd pick this team to win. As much as I don't like what they represent and their tactics and how they get things done, I am picking these guys to win.
Definitely.
Wow, look at him.
The ring announcer's not even safe.
I don't think anybody's safe.
They've been waiting around all events. It's been a long event. They're just dying for some action.
I mean, I hope Great North Wrestling has an ambulance waiting in the back, because I think somebody is going to get hurt tonight.
I saw a stretcher in the back, and Carl XL and Rock Desjardins. I hope they're not going to have to use it. I don't know. These guys mean business.
One can only hope. What is going through the mind right now of XL and Blast as they wait backstage for their music to play, knowing what is waiting for them in the ring?
These guys are chomping at the bit.
Oh yeah.
This will not be a slow-paced match.
I can't wait to see the demeanor of their opponents coming out.
It will be very interesting to see Luther. I think this is Carl LeDuc coming out.
Yep.
There he is. A big fat baby here, of course, the son of the legendary Paul LeDuc.
And I tell you what, I don't see any fear on the face of Carl right now.
Believe it or not, Carl holds a victory over Bradshaw.
Really?
Yes. Not only him, but just incredible.
That in itself is amazing.
Yes.
Wow, Carl may hold his own here tonight. Look at the crowd, they love him. I don't know so much, do they love Carl, or do they just hate Jeremy and the Wild Man?
Certainly Jeremy Crawford looks to be in fine condition, but Carl looks lean and mean. The fans are on their feet.
Oh yeah. I think they know that they're about to see a quality match, only such that Great North Wrestling can deliver.
I don't know what's going on in Rock Desjardins' head. His family's in attendance tonight. He's in the back, and he really has no business in the ring with these kind of athletes. I don't know how much he's been training, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Hannibal, I don't know about you, but whenever my family is in attendance for any of my matches, it kind of puts the pressure on a little bit. I mean, you don't want to lose in front of your mom and dad.
Definitely not. Whenever my girlfriend and my family's in attendance, that's always in the back of my mind. Am I going to look bad in front of them?
Rightfully so, rightfully so.
It's bad in one way because it protects the pressure, but in another way it's good because you're not going to go down in front of your family.
Oh yeah, you're going to be fighting. As we're waiting the arrival of Carl's tag team partner,
Rock Desjardins, a brawler, known very well in the town. He works for Turpin Automotive. Here he is, the crowd loves him. The crowd are on their feet. He has the Macho Man Tribute Show shirt on. He's coming out.
Rock.
He's running.
Yeah, Rock is ready for a fight. Uh-oh, Rock traveling into dangerous territory.
You better watch out here. What's he doing?
Uh-oh.
These guys mean business.
This may start before the bell has a top.
Jeremy Crawford is ready for action. I know Jeremy Crawford didn't like that Rock narrowly escaped Soa in last time. And I know Soa was very Jeremy Crawford in the crowd.
Oh my God.
He's going to have to watch it with the crowd in this one.
You know what? I think both teams are perfectly fine with starting this match on the outside.
Definitely.
And you know what? I blame this on you, Hannibal. You took your opponent, you beat him all around the arena. I think they're just trying to top you.
Oh, before the bell rings. Carl LeDuc and Prophet. Prophet showing us some of his martial arts skills. I know he has extensive jiu-jitsu training. He spent 6 years in karate, achieved a second-degree black belt.
Very dangerous man, Prophet is. But he's going to have his work cut out for him as well. I can't wait for this to get underway. The referee I do not envy his job right now.
No. Poor big man with a lot of anger in him. Rock Desjardins seems quite unsure of himself.
Just a little bit.
Ready for action.
Right.
Judging by the look on his face, he's not sure what's going to happen.
Right. I would go so far as to see, I may see a tinge of fear in his eye, but that can only be expected when you're looking across the ring. How much would you say? He was over 300 pounds.
I would say so. Our man is over 400.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Prophet's a solid lead in 225. Jeremy Prophet's had TNA tryouts, WWE tryouts. He's been all over the world. He's technically sound, and he's a tough customer. Carl LeDuc taking his shirt off.
So his manager now trying to calm him down just a little bit. It seems the crowd's
This manager has stuck his nose in a lot of people's business tonight.
Really? Yeah.
He was managing Nathan Banner in my match.
Yeah, he was in mine. I got my hands on him. So did you.
Well, I'm not the one that got my hands on him. Banner's the one that hit him in the end.
That's right. I
wish I could have had the satisfaction.
You moved out of the way just in time. That's 6 cents of yours.
You have to have eyes in the back of your head in this business. I don't know how long Nathan Banner's been wrestling. I've been wrestling about 10 years now. I know what to watch for. And the crowd solidly behind. It looks like Carl LeDuc's going to start this one off.
Carl trying to rally the crowd behind him. And it's working, I tell you that.
Carl, a lumberjack in real life. You can tell from the development in his arms. He's used to chopping a lot of wood. He was trained in the dungeon, same place I was trained, by Bruce Hart.
Well then, no pun intended, Carl's going to try and chop down the Prophet here, as there's the opening bell, and this is underway. Both men
Prophet very seriously.
Oh yeah, both men circling each other. Here's the feeling out process, as we'd call that. Oh, come on. Prophet realizing he doesn't want to go into a collar and elbow tie because it's a strength game, and I think Carl would beat him.
Carl is one of the strongest men in professional wrestling today, and certainly in Great North Wrestling. He has that natural lumberjack strength.
Big shoulder tackle by Carl. Another one sends Prophet down. There's a drop down by Prophet. Big claw by Prophet. Carl's underneath. Hip toss blocked by Carl. Carl reverses. Oh, that's a hip toss. Arm drag by Ekpel, and he's got Tony rocking and rolling. Here comes Noah. There's a duck right off. Big chop. Another big chop. He's got Stewart reeling. There's a block. Carl now is in the wall of the hook. He's in the wrong corner. He's got to get out of there. Oh.
They're right to the turnbuckle.
They're chopping the big man down. Carl now, he's got the crowd. Watch it. There's the block. Carl's a house of fire. Big chop.
Oh, are we going to see 10 punches?
Oh, I hope so. Seward is there it is. 2, 3,
so I have a hard time getting up with this. 6, 7, 8. What's Jeremy Prophet doing? He's lurking in the back. Oh, splash.
And so Carl pulled the page out of Hannibal's playbook from tonight. Look at that. Oh, big mountain splash.
Oh, splash to the back of Jeremy Prophet.
And of course, you'll see that one. Oh.
There's that good experience showing.
Oh, boot to the gut from Soa. Soa now going to the outside. What is he doing?
I think he's had enough.
Where's Soa going?
Rock Desjardins.
I'm not sure, but I don't think Soa wants to continue.
No, Soa's going to pass.
Look, I think their manager is trying to convince them to stay. Maybe Soa and Prophet believe that they just can't win this.
They certainly don't have the crowd behind them. The crowd calling them chicken now, and they're not too happy about that.
I don't think so.
Prophet's looking chiseled. He's certainly been training hard. I don't know how hard Rock Desjardins has been training. I had a few training sessions with him, taught him the basics of pro wrestling.
Yeah.
But he certainly has nowhere near the skill of Jeremy Prophet.
That's a shame because it looks like Prophet and Blast are going to go at it here.
Prophet's mad. Here they go. They're calling him names.
Oh, he's giving him the dirty finger. Yeah. I thought he was going to poke a hole in his chest.
The crowd is certainly behind Rock.
A deafening sound from the crowd.
Big lockup.
There's a headlock
from Rock. Jeremy Price doesn't look very tight.
No, he doesn't have that cinched in properly, it looks like. There's the shoot off. Oh, he knocks his own man down. He knocked Carl right off. I don't know what Carl
was just waiting.
Carl seemed to be helping
like a hyena from behind. A hyena.
It looks
like
it comes. Oh!
To the chest.
That found its mark right on the chin.
There we go.
Boom! Oh!
Those are vicious drop kicks, just vicious.
My goodness.
Kicks to the head. Now we're going to find out just how tough Mr. Desjardins is.
Did you see the stomps to the back from Prophet? Unnecessary. I think he may have knocked the man out already with that vicious drop kick.
Prophet is a force to be reckoned with in with wrestling. I know he's in the big battle royal after.
Irish whip, and Prophet now in the wrong corner.
Big clothesline.
You got to get out of that corner. In comes Sua. My God. The ref trying to deliver a count. The ref is trying his hardest. You got to give him credit. And here we go again.
This is unfair. This is really unfair.
You hate to see this happen.
This is terrible.
You hate to see this happen as professional wrestlers.
Oh, big chop. Big chop. Big chop.
Get some order in there, ref. Come on.
The crowd is not happy.
Big headbutt from Sua. And he's now, Sua has blasted in the corner. Big charge. Oh my goodness.
Oh, splash.
Enough to crush any man's ribs within an instant on impact. But how Sua
takes him over.
Cover.
1, 2.
Oh, I was going to say, how Blast was still able to stand up after that was beyond me.
Blast doesn't even have wrestling gear. He's showing some tenacity. Here he goes. Down to the canvas.
Sua now having his way. Just having his way. Oh,
some kind of back roll.
Having
his 480 pounds crushing you. Oh, are we going to see one of Jeremy Prophet's high-flying maneuvers?
Prophet up to the top.
I've been on the receiving end of these.
High-risk maneuver here. Oh! A double stomp.
Double stomp right to the back. This is where the extra padding on Rock may actually help him. A leaner man.
Well, that
felt that a little bit.
That is definitely true. I definitely think that's
true. Almost like a hockey fight. Right over the head.
Oh, I don't know if... I think I just may have seen Blast tap out just now.
I think
behind the referee's back.
It's almost like a hockey fight here.
Right.
Jeremy Prophet kneeing Blast to the head. Oh, we may be in for some chops. My chops are devastating. Jeremy Prophet are a close second. Thumping blows here to the chest of Rock.
Oh my
goodness. You can hear that echo throughout the building. Rock Desjardins and La La Land completely out of it here.
Oh my goodness. We got to get the ref to stop this.
As you said, I think Rock may have tapped out earlier. Big elbow to the back of the head.
Sua now having his way with Blast.
Leg drop.
Blast needs to tag.
He's going to get a concussion if he doesn't stop.
He needs to tag.
1, 2. I have to admire Desjardins. He's not giving up.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got the fight. We know that. But does he have the smarts? Can he get over? I mean, in a situation like this, you've got to use every ounce of energy you have to go make that tag.
Jeremy Prophet taunting the crowd. What's this going to be? Oh yeah. Big kick to the eyebrow of Desjardins.
Oh my goodness. There's a cover. 1.
Almost like a beach whale kicking out there. You see the blubber flying all over the place.
Oh my.
Just choking him. Prophet's getting more and more upset as the match goes on. So I'm in being tied back in.
Oh my goodness.
What are we going to have here? Oh, he's biting him. He's biting him.
And the big Mansour cinches on that bell.
Reminds me of superstar Billy Graham, those big arms. Puts tremendous pressure on the lower back.
He might just suck the wind right out if they go down.
The crowd's
distinctly behind the other two.
They're trying to
rally behind him.
If they could somehow find a way to will themselves to get Rock to fight, they're trying their hardest to get the attempt. Here we go. Oh, it may be working.
A big punch.
Punch number 2 finds its mark. And Sua cinches it back in. Those punches had no effect. Oh, and a clap.
He's trying. Probably no effect on Sua.
Sua has got the death grip on him right now.
His kidneys must be in pain.
Oh my goodness, the pressure being put on the spine. He may pass out.
He might. There's two.
The last is he dropped for a second, but he brought it right back up. There's a punch to Sua's head. Rock with another punch.
Punches are nothing compared to what Sua's used to.
Sua. Oh, he broke his grip. He broke his grip.
Rock's winded. He's
why didn't you go for the tag there? Oh. And you should have gone for it. Why didn't he go for the tag? He had a chance.
What's going on here?
Oh, and he moved. Please, tag. Come on, Rock,
he's so close.
He's so close.
All he has to do is reach behind
him. Oh, thank God. Thank God almighty.
Big clothesline. Big clothesline.
And Carl out the fire.
Throws him in the rope.
Irish whip.
Back body drop.
Big body drop. My God.
Chop.
Carl now like an Axeman chopping down Sua. There's an Irish whip. Reverse the clothesline.
Big giant tackle. Sua, minute down.
Sua is down. And no.
He's tied back in.
Why would you tag him back in?
He had him. He was on fire.
He did. Why would you tag him back in? Carl.
Looks like a DDT.
Rock down. Where's he
Rock's clearly out of breath.
No. That is the second time he sent his man down. Found a stick.
Up in the ropes.
Sua now.
Carl's frustrated.
Carl was very frustrated. Carl was very frustrated. Look at his face. I don't know if you guys are what we're seeing.
There's eyes on Carl LeDuc. I don't know if there's a camera on Carl LeDuc. Carl LeDuc's spitting. The eyes on Carl LeDuc.
Sua just delivered a vicious cannonball into the corner.
Carl LeDuc is upset.
On Rock.
He looks mad. I don't know if he thinks Rock Desjardins knocked him down on purpose.
And what do we have here? Look at notice it's probably pacing.
Carl almost stopped him. Punch. A big 3 count.
And as if it were a surprise, I tell you, your winners, Jeremy Prophet and the Boatman Sua.
I don't know what's going on with LeDuc, but LeDuc is upset. He's shaking his head. He's a very proud man.
And the camera now in the face of Carl. You guys can see what is going on.
What does Sua have in his hand? Jeremy Prophet's got the chair.
Thank God.
Carl saves him.
What?
What is going on here?
What?
Carl LeDuc is turning on Rock Desjardins.
No way.
Furious.
No way.
Furious that he lost the match.
How could you do such a thing? How could you do such a thing? Everything the man has been through today.
And slapping him in the face.
This is uncalled for.
Completely uncalled for. All 3 men are coming back in the ring. Here comes the chair again. Hit to the back of Carl.
We got to get somebody to do something.
The referees need to be in here.
The crowd asking for Hannibal to do something. Hannibal, please. Hannibal, please. You got to do something. This is out of control. This is out of control.
Hannibal now. Hey!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Great North Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Max Mooney, in the G&W Event Center. The Honky Tonk Man will be in action Saturday, October the 8th in Renfrew, Ontario, Canada, along with all the G&W superstars. The Working Man Bruiser, Hannibal, Jeremy Prophet, Sexy Addi, and Quantum Force. Quantum Force has been sending shockwaves around G&W. Let's go check them out.
Oh my god, dude, check out this treadmill, man. This is cool. What is it? It's not working.
Make it run.
Oh my god, dude, this is totally 2001 Space Odyssey right here. This is some Tron stuff, man.
Okay, basically what you do is you just push the buttons and you pick your workout and then it's gonna start working.
Push buttons, man. I'm pushing buttons, bro.
Man, you run like the wind, man.
It's not working, dude.
Just keep going and...
It's not working, man.
Whoa.
And all you need to do now... All you need to do now is just increase your speed and it should start going all by itself.
What?
This guy totally doesn't know what he's talking
Dude,
about.
I'm running on a treadmill. Pump it up.
Oh, we're totally gonna dominate tag team wrestling,
Dude,
man.
tag teams run together, bro. Tubular,
You know what they
this is
say,
awesome.
man. Those who run together...
Guys, what the hell? What the hell are you doing?
Dude, we're running together. High five. Don't.
Guys, oh man. Okay, guys, that was the last shot here. That was the last shot. You guys are gonna have to go, man.
Dude, you showed us how to work this. You don't know what you're doing. Told us to run on it, man.
Two at the same time.
Well, you gotta specify,
Jeez,
man.
man,
We can't from around here.
We don't know.
Are you guys from like the 70s?
Whoa, we're not like those lame 70s. No way. Totally 80s, baby. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's time for you guys to get out.
What? We just got here, man.
Yeah, no, that was your last strike.
Harsh. Dude, 2011's no fun, bro.
This place totally sucks. And... Oh, you can go suck a pig,
All right, it's Hannibal back here. Jay Lethal is in the ring, and I'm joined by Max Mooney. We're about to get this battle royal underway. 25 men in the ring. They're ready for action. Look at Preston Perry in there. Great chest development, but is he going to be able to handle this onslaught from 25 guys in this battle royal?
Well, I'm not sure, Hannibal, but we'll see what happens. As you can see, all of our wrestlers are in the ring, so I'm commentating here at ringside. Let's see what's going to happen.
3 referees on the outside. This is a very serious matter. This is to decide who's going to be the first ever Great North Wrestling champion. We don't want any discrepancies in who wins this. That's why we have those 3 referees on
All right,
the
and we
outside.
got everyone starting here in the ring now.
Sexy Addi in the corner, chopping this young man. There's a lot of wrestlers in here. Wrestlers came all out of the woodwork to compete in this. Hollywood Hunks taking a beating.
Look at all the action in the ring right now. We see the Mansour
Working
Brothers
man
in there.
Bruiser beating up Jack the Mounty.
Two big men in the ring. 25 men in the ring. Just think of all the weight outside.
Jeremy Prophet's not even in the ring yet, and someone just got eliminated there.
That looks like we got our first elimination
It's
of the night.
pandemonium.
Big man's out of the ring. Charming Chaz Lovely getting chopped now. One of the hunks trying to get him out. Looks like he saved that one.
Lots of action going on. It's very hard to
Lanny
call.
outside the ring. He hasn't got inside yet.
Well, they don't call him the genius for nothing. He's taking his time.
He is smart. It looks like he's finding just the right moment because technically he isn't eliminated until he gets thrown over the top, and he's not even in the ring yet. Taking his time, very intelligent.
A lot of these wrestlers were in a hurry to get in, but truly Lanny is smart, staying on the outside. These guys are beating the heck out of each other. Oh, Lanny Poffo finally coming in.
Inside the ring, along with Jay Lethal, two buddies.
Are they going to team up? No, there's no real friends in this.
No, Hannibal, there really isn't, so you can't trust anybody, even friend or foe. You can expect to get backstabbed at one point, and it looks like the Bruiser's now going over.
One of the Mansours trying to throw him out, the Professor. Oh, and he's pulling his hair, raking his eyes. The referees are going to have a hard time controlling this one. There's just so many men in here, so much action going on at once.
Look at the intensity.
These fans have been treated to a night of real great matches. That match between Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min against Desjardins.
I couldn't agree more. That was one of the hardest hitting matches I've ever seen. It looks like Rock Desjardins will be having a very nasty morning.
His wrestling career, his short-lived wrestling career is over. And another local Ottawa wrestler thrown outside of the ring.
Looks like we got the second elimination of the night.
Lanny throws Chaz Lovely's head into the turnbuckle. Smash. That's gotta hurt. I've felt that numerous times. Really hurts the nose. The spoiler being double teamed here.
Just tell us, Hannibal, you being a wrestler, how much does it hurt getting thrown into one of those turnbuckles?
It's very painful. There's nothing but steel underneath that thin layer of padding, and it's not pleasant to say the least.
I can imagine so. It does not look like much fun.
Look at the development on the spoiler here. Such a thick back. Former Quebec champion in bodybuilding.
He's a very big guy. If you've seen this guy leg press, I don't know anybody who can leg press more than this guy. You should see this guy in the gym. He's an absolute monster, and just the same, he's the same in the ring. He had a match with Jack the Mounty a few weeks ago, and they had an incredible match. The spoiler came out on top. He showed just how powerful and just how dangerous he is. It's not easy defeating a big man like Jack the Mounty. Very big accomplishment for this one.
Oh, Dave Titan just eliminated.
That's right, it looks like Titan's out, but the match is not over. It looks like
They're continuing this battle on the outside.
that's right, Brunken and
Dave Titan out. Oh, one of the hunks outside of the ring. He hits that cement concrete hard. Oh, there goes the other one.
Landing throw.
Great North Wrestling does not use pads on the outside. Our wrestlers are tough.
I was just going to say, look around the ring, folks. You see no padding there. That's not because we don't want to use pads. That's because there's no padding in Great North Wrestling. Concrete only. If you want to go outside the ring, prepare to be hurt. It's dangerous. You're supposed to be inside the ring. If you feel the need to go outside the ring, turn up a notch, get ready to throw in the concrete because there is no padding.
That concrete is unforgiving.
That's right. Only the toughest wrestlers in Great North Wrestling.
I'm still feeling back pain from a few weeks ago when Nathan Banner did a plancha to the outside on me, and I hit that cement floor hard, and my head hit it hard, and I think I still got the lump on the back of my head.
That was a sickening fun indeed. Nathan Banner, 6'6". He's actually in this match right now. He jumped over the top rope, hitting Hannibal. All that weight coming down on you. It must have been very painful.
It was painful. He's a tough customer. I think he underestimated me a bit, but he brought his A game to the match, and it was a tough match. It was one of the toughest fights I ever had.
That's for sure. Oh, it looks like Lanny Poffo now eliminating Charming Chaz Lovely.
Lanny is holding his own in there tonight for an older fellow. He's actually one of the few wrestlers that hasn't already wrestled earlier tonight, so Lanny has a bit of an advantage. He's
right.
fresh.
I was going to say Lanny has an
Jay Lethal looks like he's eliminated. Oh no, just barely holding on. Barely holding on. The Mansours are running out of energy here. That kick didn't look like it had much to it.
Like you said, Hannibal, some of these guys have only wrestled tonight, so they're at a severe disadvantage.
Two big guys going out at it now, Soa Min and Nathan Banner. Nathan Banner, 6'6" tall. This manager has been quite a pain.
The fans here really not liking the manager.
Vivacious Vic Callahan.
Is that what his name is?
He almost cost me my match tonight, but it actually backfired, so thank you for interfering in my match.
Oh, it looks like Quantum Force
Quantum
eliminated. I didn't even
Force.
notice them.
They're heading back to 1985. Oh, Nathan Banner out. Took two
Banner's
men to
been
throw
eliminated?
him out.
That's incredible. I didn't
Again.
But you know what? I don't think Nathan actually went over the top rope. I think it was the second rope. It doesn't look like he's actually out of the match. You have to be eliminated. You have to be thrown over the top rope. See,
No,
Nathan's
it's over the top and on the floor. Lanny just throws out the Mansours. Two men at once being thrown out easily by Lanny Poffo, the fresh man in the ring, and he's staying in the corner. He's being very smart about this match, conserving his energy.
I was going to say, Lanny.
He has not been spending too much time in the tanning beds lately, has he?
No, he looks
very pale.
He looks like a big glass of milk, actually. And Lanny, very intelligent. He's taking his time here, but he's throwing everybody over the top. He's actually one of our bigger competitors, so he does have an advantage here. Comparing to D-Man, I think D-Man looks like he's a little toothpick, and Lanny looks like the Hulk beside him.
Lanny has been training very hard for this. He told me he's been running 5 kilometers a day. He's been training in the weight room.
Look at those punches right to Nathan Banner's head.
That was a hard blow, definitely. Certainly much harder than the blows that Jack the Mounty is putting on Lanny right now. But
yeah, Jack the Mounty coming out here with Jason Decoteau. Not one of our most liked superstars or managers. I think they don't have a single fan, I believe is what Jeremy Crawford said a couple weeks ago. And you know what? I think they're right.
Sexy Eddie going down now.
Sexy Eddie feeling those blows. Looks like he's got stars in his eyes, and Nathan Banner's getting hammered. Looks like he's in trouble.
This is very taxing on the body, having all these guys pounding on you. Oh, and it looks like the D-Man. Oh, Sniper.
Sergeant Sniper eliminated.
He's out.
Highly unlikely to be eliminated by such a small competitor.
I think he was very lucky there to eliminate Sergeant Sniper. What was that?
Spitting at the
What is Vic
cameraman.
Callahan doing? Vic Callahan better stay out of this.
You know, I don't trust Vic Callahan. He's done a lot of undermined things tonight, and the fans have definitely really not enjoyed what he's been doing, and the referees have not picked up on it because he's a very sneaky guy.
Nathan Banner getting choked by Prophet, and then Prophet gets hit in the back by Jay Lethal.
Look at Lanny Poffo in the back.
Jay Lethal better stop showboating.
Lanny Poffo with a kick. I don't think I've ever seen
Oh,
Lanny
here we
Poffo
go.
kick.
Elbow to the back of the head of the Mountie.
Looks like he's been turning up his game here. And now Jeremy
Lanny's
Poffo
definitely
hammered.
playing it smart, isn't he?
He is. I'm actually very impressed with Lanny's performance. It seems that he's really turning it up a notch, but he's also, as you can see, look at him, he's resting in the corner right now.
Prophet taking it to Jay Lethal now. Doesn't have to worry about a 5 count here. He's just choking Jay Lethal out. But looks like Prophet's getting a little bit tired too. The working man Bruiser is still in.
Yeah, the working man Bruiser, he's pounding away. And I was going to say, you just mentioned Jeremy Prophet, one of our most talented competitors, probably, I think, one of your greatest rivals as well.
He's one of my toughest rivals, but I have a lot of respect for him. He's one of the toughest wrestlers out there today. He's beaten me a few times. He's one of the few men that can say they hold a clean victory over Hannibal.
That's right, Jeremy Prophet is a very tough competitor. He actually defeated you in Renfrew, Ontario last year.
He did. He's a tough guy. He knows how to take advantage of any situation. Oh, Lanny Poffo, a Bronco Buster of some type on Soa Min. I don't know what that was.
I've never seen that. You know, I don't think he's
Lanny Poffo has been known for some unique moves in his career.
That's right.
And that's certainly one of them. Some blows to the top of Soa Min's head. Sexy Eddie from behind pulling the tights of Jay Lethal. Nathan Banner behind him. Oh, and a big punch to the face of Sexy Eddie.
Look at Sexy Eddie going down like a rock. That punch.
Jay Lethal and Nathan Banner. Oh, here goes Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal holding on. Nathan Banner, oh, he gets hit from behind.
Look at all these competitors here.
Jay Lethal is spending a lot of time showboating. He better watch it. There's a lot of really tough wrestlers in this. Oh, Sexy Eddie from 15 feet up in the air. Pressed from the Spoiler. The Spoiler is one of the most powerful people in all of professional wrestling.
He's one of our largest competitors. That's got to be about 15 feet right down to the concrete floor. That's got to hurt.
He can bench press over 600 pounds. The Spoiler is a tank. Vivacious Vic Callahan consoling Sexy Eddie right now. He's in dreamland right now. He took a long fall and he's right out of it.
definitely be feeling that one tomorrow.
Jeremy Prophet holding Nathan Banner, and a big
Soa-
punch to the gut by Soa Min.
Well, it looks like we got the allegiance of Soa Min and Jeremy Prophet. They were in action earlier today against Carl Leduc and Rock Desjardins.
They were very impressive. They had a fairly easy victory against Rock Desjardins and Carl Leduc. They worked very well as a team.
And looks like Jeremy Prophet now pounding away at Jack the Mounty, who looks absolutely gassed. It looks like he has nothing left.
If I were Jeremy Prophet, I would get Jack the Mounty out of there right now.
It looks like
completely out of energy.
Once again, working with Soa Min, it looks like.
Oh, and here's Lanny. It looks like Lanny might be coming
Lending
to
a
actually surprisingly teaming with Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min to get the Mounty out.
Oh, it looks like he didn't go over. Jack the Mounty. will live to
Lanny
fight another
Poffo
day.
being very cautious in there.
Is that Soa Min biting Jay Lethal over there?
Soa Min is a rule breaker. He'll do anything to win, and this is a battle royal. The Great North Wrestling heavyweight title is on the line. People are willing to do whatever it takes to win.
This is a very, very special night.
Great North Wrestling has been around for 8 years, and they are finally crowning the first champion. It's a prestigious title to win.
That's right, Jack the Mounty.
Oh, Jack the Mounty hits the...
I was going to ask you, how come you're not in this battle royal?
I'm not in this battle royal because the reason is I help Great North Wrestling. I help organize events, and I feel that it wouldn't be fair to have one of the organizers of Great North Wrestling in the battle royal. This battle royal has to be about the athletes and people that have no allegiance to the organization, just the wrestlers. Everyone that's competing in this battle royal tonight is competing in it for free. Nathan Banner hitting the floor, but everyone competing in this battle royal tonight is not receiving any extra pay. They're doing it because they want to win the title. That's how prestigious this title is.
That's right. That's
And Jeremy Prophet's on the outside. Is he going to take it to the floor? No.
You know what? I got to say, Jeremy Prophet is my pick for this match. It looks like he's in the greatest condition.
My pick for this match is Soa Min simply because he weighs 500 pounds. It's going to be tough getting him out. Oh, I heard that all the way over here. What a hard clothesline.
I was just going to say.
Spoilers out of it. He's breathing heavily.
That's absolutely sickening. I can feel the thud from 15 feet away.
Jeremy Prophet and Soa Min on one side, Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal on the other. They're discussing with each other. I think they're trying to get a game plan. It's down to two teams. Both of these men have been together in teams before, and they're just trying to figure out. Oh, a duck by Lanny Poffo. Blow to Soa's chest, hard kick. Lanny's getting a second wind here.
That's right.
His conservation of energy may have done him some good.
Doing a lot of kicking today. Looks like Lanny Poffo.
Jeremy Prophet goes down hard.
Soa Min running to Jeremy Prophet.
Soa Min is out of it. Is Lanny going to go to the top? Oh, no, Jay Lethal on the top. Double axe handle, and Soa Min's down.
Unbelievable. Very. You see the height on that?
What Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal have to do here is throw Soa Min over the top while Prophet is out and Soa is
You're
out.
absolutely right. Soa Min, he's a big guy.
They're wasting time. I don't know why Jay Lethal's pulling on his knee pads.
He's got to be around 500 pounds. It's not easy to get your competitor over. That rope is. It's how much is it?
Is Lethal going out? Yeah, no, the ropes are 4.5 feet up. If I were Jay Lethal, I would not be going to the outside. You got to be throwing these men out. Do not take risks like this. It just takes one trip and you're out of this battle royal.
Very dangerous move. He could slip at any moment. Jeremy Prophet right underneath him.
Very dangerous. Oh, but it pays off.
Looks like it paid off.
Right to the neck.
All the way across the ring.
That hurts.
You know what? Jay Lethal is a very talented competitor. I think he's extremely underrated.
They're wasting their time with high fives. If I was in this battle royal, I'd be trying to get Lanny on my side and be trying to push Soa Min out of there as fast as possible. Oh, and Jay Lethal pays for his mistake.
Lanny Poffo conserving energy once again in the corner. Very intelligent move. I think that is why he is the genius. Definitely the
Is
most
Lethal going to be out a headbutt to the nose of Jay Lethal? All these men are getting worn down now.
hard-hitting action here at Great North Wrestling. You can't find any harder-hitting action anywhere else.
Very, very tough competitors. All of these men are tough.
That's right. The best wrestlers from Canada performing.
And all over the world. Nathan Banner came from New Jersey to be part of this event. Jay Lethal's from the United States.
That's right. We have all the best competitors here.
Jeremy Prophet throws Jay Lethal in the corner. Oh, and Jeremy Prophet's out. Oh, no. Skins the cat.
Is he touching the, no,
Jeremy Prophet's back in.
I see his feet
Oh, Jay
doing that,
Lethal's going to try and throw him out. What's going on here? Is Jay Lethal out? Oh, a kick to the gut. Jeremy Prophet out.
That's
trying to make it
it.
back in. Jay Lethal, oh, his feet touch the floor. Jeremy Prophet's out of it. There goes your pick.
Well, it looks like my pick's gone. I really thought Jeremy Poffo was going to win here.
Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal are at a distinct advantage here.
I think Jeremy Prophet took his face right to the concrete there. I could feel the thud once again.
Soamin sucking wind. He's taking
tired.
a beating. What's going on?
I think his cardio is at a disadvantage, but his size is his advantage. So you really have to watch out. You see the girth on Soamin. You know what? Now that
He's a
there's
very
no
big
Truman there,
man.
it's going to be very hard to throw him over the top.
There goes Jeremy Prophet taking that long walk to the back.
Soamin,
Oh, 500 pounds crushing Jay Lethal.
The freight train Soamin.
Oh,
Lanny
that
Poffo.
could break a rib right there. Lanny Poffo holding on to his ribs.
It could break a rib. It could collapse the lung. You don't know what's going to happen.
With a broken rib, he's going to have a very hard time taking Soamin out.
You know, I wouldn't want to be in there with Soamin. He's an extremely vicious and dangerous man, and with that size, he's extremely athletic for his size. Look at this guy move.
He's very fast. He's a great athlete.
Hold on, looks like he's going for avalanche here.
He's going to avalanche both of them. Oh, Lanny Poffo and Jay Lethal move.
Going for that steel turnbuckle. I think his head hit the top.
If these two men are smart, they're going to try and eliminate him. And I think they're being very smart here. Lanny's pushing Soamin.
Wait, look at Lanny's arm. He's got him under.
Oh, and he throws Jay Lethal out. Lanny Poffo is victorious. I'm going to get in there and congratulate him.
Looks like Hannibal is now leaving ringside. You know what? Lanny Poffo was the last to enter the ring. And the final one standing inside. The tortoise beats the hare. The genius prevails. His intelligence. And look, there's Hannibal coming to the ring now. Hannibal told us he's going to congratulate Lanny Poffo. And now all the G&W superstars coming out here. Listen to the crowd, folks. Everybody congratulating the genius. At 56 years old, he has won the G&W Championship. Champagne in the face of Lanny Poffo. Ladies and gentlemen, your first Great North Wrestling Champion, the genius, Lanny Poffo. Being hoisted up into the rafters.